Hello.
What's going on?
I gotta scoot over. I'm scooted too far.
Here.
It's all about you.
Oh. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Can you hear us? Give us a thumbs up, 10-4 or 4 square or whatever that is. I don't even know anymore.
Got food in my teeth.
All this lingo. The new lingo. These young whippersnappers are doing. Who we got out there? Can you hear us?
See Brenda Baker.
Wait,
I
are you
see.
sure? Oh, we got 5x5, not a 4x4.
There you go. 10
What
for
is-
good buddy.
There we go.
Is that Tim or Trinity? I think that's Trinity because Mr. Blue Collar is Tim. How
What's-
are you all?
Good day, mate.
Hey, Dad.
Working on my lingo.
Glad to see ya.
I saw the video that Casey put up, and I think Daz was intentionally
Hey,
Say-
JRC Homestead.
saying things that,
No one could repeat.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Seriously, y'all. I put it on my community page the other day, but if you have not seen the video from Ormsby Farms where he tries to speak Australian, oh my word. It is so funny. He is hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny because I guess Casey's got like a background in acting or something.
He was literally on Teen Wolf.
What?
Yeah. Like not the movie, like the old movie, but like the show that was on, I think, MTV.
What?
Yes. I know. I want to binge watch it now. That's like not even my thing, but I'm going to go binge watch it.
Well,
Hey, Big Matt. Hey, Green Acres here. Hey.
what's going on?
That's fine. Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Let's see. Michael's here. JRC Homestead. Brenda Baker. Your dad's here.
What's up, Texas Carnivore in the house?
You gotta scroll up and see.
Let's see who else we got in here. Oh, hey, good day, Daz.
You already said hi.
I know I'm working on my accent. My name's Darren, but you can call me Daz.
Yeah,
How
that's
was
a good.
that?
That's a good one. That's because you just watched.
Was
the
that better
one.
than Ormsby?
Hey, Scott's here, rambling with the brooms.
Yeah, what's going on? Black's Tropical, you
Homestead.
Homestead. There you go.
That's Sherry.
And
I don't remember her husband's name.
that's rude.
But Sherry. I remember what her husband looks
And
like
I'm
though,
not-
because
and
I
I'm
just
not-
saw her video, one of her videos.
I'm
but
not going to tell you what his name is.
You don't remember his name either.
Don't try to call me out like that.
You do not remember.
I saw Ricky.
Seed Faith is here.
Ricky Ventures. What's
Ricky
going
Ventures. Mima's here. Today's Emma's birthday.
on? What's going on, Troy? I see you. I got your
Southern
text.
Roots is here.
I was trying to say something.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for permission. Troy, thank you for the text. Okay, she's actually gonna let me talk, man. What's up? Yeah, I got your text. Let's see what I can do for you. Excited about it. There's been a lot going on. I mean, a lot. This week's been crazy. One thing that got done though that is super exciting. The Christmas tree. What's up?
I know. I'm so excited with the Christmas tree.
We
We
start.
even put our ornaments out.
Yeah.
Not all of them though. It was so sad because I had to leave Caleb's off so that he could go through them and choose what he wanted to
Not
keep.
everybody knows who Caleb is.
So Caleb is our oldest son who got married to Mima, who's in the chat. And hey, Adventures in the Homestead say, what's going on, drone killer?
Okay, we'll address that shortly. Thank you.
So anyway, yeah,
I do
so-
want to say that's unnecessary, though.
It's funny though. It's so funny.
Not funny.
So anyway, so Caleb and Emma got married earlier this year. And so I have ornaments that Caleb has collected ever since he was like really little. Actually, I have his first baby one too. Anyway, so I pulled all of them to the side so that he could put them up if he wanted to on this tree, or he can take some or whatever he wants to take for his own tree.
I will
So-
say Monica is what we commonly refer to as a hoarder.
I'm not a hoarder.
Oh, a collector.
I am a collector, but I'm not a hoarder.
Okay. She's
How
a
many of you
collector,
have
everybody.
adult children that have, do you do that? Do you give your adult children their ornaments? It's like new for me. Like I've never navigated this route before with the holiday stuff. Like with adult children, do you give them the ornaments that they've collected over the years,
I
or do
think-
you just
I
keep
think-
them?
Technically, they borrowed. He borrowed them over the years. They're actually ours.
No, he picked them out. My dad bought some of them for them.
We bought them.
Mm-mm. My dad paid for some of them. He would buy
Well,
them
but we
ornaments
handed
every
the
year.
money over, so we technically
he
paid
did.
for it.
Really looking forward to some dance footage, Eric.
Dance footage?
That's what Troy's saying. He's looking forward to dance footage.
It's drone. That's drone.
Oh, drone. Oh, I can't
Yeah.
read. I'm terrible.
Our kids are homeschooled, so go ahead and start praying for them.
Oh my gosh, I thought you said dance footage. I was gonna say he can dance. I do have footage of that. I'm not allowed to show it, but I do have footage of that.
Okay, so here's the thing. Ready? I think. What do you mean Ryan's watching movies? He's not supporting us? I need to talk to him.
Ryan is, you know what? Maybe he needs to decompress. Maybe he needs a little bit of social media break.
Okay, I can understand that. That sounds like a good topic right there.
That is going to be. So Brenda Baker said she gave her kids their ornaments too. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to have to be at. I'm not sure.
I think Brenda's a really nice lady, though.
I know. I have some things to send her still because I was waiting to get some other things. So I've got some stuff to send Miss Brenda. Anyway.
Did you just click your tongue?
I did.
Okay. All right. So Big Matt with Outdoors with Big Matt. What's going on? Liberty Wilson is here. Hola. ¿Qué pasó?
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Okay. Brenda
Wilson.
Baker. You said something about her earlier. Who else was?
See, he is YouTubed out.
Who?
Ryan is YouTubed out.
Totally get it.
We're going to talk about
We're
that
going to
tonight.
talk about that tonight.
That's on my list. I made a list.
Monica actually made a list. So
I did.
today I'm going to sit back. I'm going to snack. I'm going to get some of my drink with my Yogi Hollow sticker. I got my mule sticker. Is that what it's called? Mule sticker? Or what's the name of it?
Sticker mule?
Sticker mule. I love the mule. So I just had to put it on my cup. And of course we got so I mean there's some room.
I got to send more out still too.
If there's other people that want to help
I gotta
cover
send
up
more
this
out.
cup, I'm all about it.
You know, Rambling with the Brooms has one. I need to get his. Are you going to snack on peppers? Ricky Ventures wants to know if you're going to snack on peppers.
Sure. Yes, I will.
Oh, you're going to snack on peppers?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Maybe
When?
that'll be a little bit later. Sharon Bland in the house. What's up?
Hey.
That's the lady with the nice kitchen.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Not little teeny tiny kitchen like I have for my giant family.
Be thankful for what you got.
Oh, I am thankful for my kitchen.
and
I just wish it was a little bigger.
your miniature appliances.
My miniature appliances.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's funny when we bought our house. The last thing I thought to look at was the stove and the oven. I mean, counter space is one thing.
Yeah.
That's important. But we lived in a little teeny tiny townhouse when we were, and I say teeny tiny, it would have been perfect if it was just a couple of us. But when you have 7 kids, 9 people total in this 1,000 square foot home, we made do.
Yeah.
God is good.
Oh, yeah.
He opened up, opportunities for us to think outside the box. I think that's kind of what helped us learn how to expand what we do here.
Yeah.
But the last thing I thought to look at when we moved to this house was the size of an oven. Because, I mean, how many different sizes are there really?
Apparently, there are lots of sizes to ovens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Our
that's
oven
it.
is small.
There you go. Michael with the Green Acre. What's going on? Simply Jan just jumped in. Good to see you guys in
Yeah.
here. We really appreciate it.
We have a small oven. So when I say small, I mean like for miniature people, maybe, or people that only cook for one person.
Well, maybe
At a
not.
time?
Maybe not miniature as much as.
No, it's like shorter. So it's in like a wall piece, right? And when you open the oven up, it's like, when you get so if you go to the store and you buy like a 3-pack of the cookie sheets, they come in small, medium, and large. Okay. The large doesn't fit inside of my oven. The large will not fit in my oven. The medium will fit in, and that's as big as it gets. So I get to cook cookies and things like that and meals with that. So the first season we were here, the first holiday season we were here, we bought a, what's it called?
I don't know.
It's like a little stovetop oven thing. Oh, what's it called?
crock pot?
No, it's not a crock pot.
Instapot.
No, stop.
Toaster oven.
No, stop. It's
Oh, so now I can't talk.
no. It's something where you put it on the stove and you can turn it on. It's like a roast. Oh, roasting, a big roaster.
The roasting pan?
A roaster. It's not just a pan. It's like a big roaster. It's this table. So Barry had went out and he got it like Black Friday or no, it
What are
couldn't
you,
have been.
you talking about the thing
The
that
big
we
roaster.
use to process chickens?
No, it's like a big thing. You put it on your counter and you roast it. I don't know. Anyway, it's an
You
electric
roast the
roaster.
pot?
It's an electric roasting pan thing.
I think you're making stuff up.
I didn't. We have it all the time. We use it for chickens. Remember, I put my chickens in it all the time.
Hey, why don't you move to your computer?
What?
Well, I don't know. You're all up in my grill again.
I am. Okay, so what else did you want to say? Anything else you want to say?
Okay, so been extremely, extremely busy. We were unable to successfully land a guest for tonight. And so that's okay. we're going to open up the chat here shortly. We're actually going to invite some folks up if you care to talk with us directly, or if you want some airtime or whatever. I don't know. So that's your opportunity to be ready. So we'll probably do that a little bit later. Mm-hmm. Just trying to stick to the different time frames and all that stuff. Something is happening to my phone. Look, it did it again.
It keeps turning on. Eric's phone keeps turning on randomly. It's like someone is running your phone. That's weird.
I wanted to give a special shout out to Jake from Nunya, Texas on the back 20.
I think he's going to come visit us next week.
Sent me this super cool hat. And then
he's going to come visit us.
Also,
we did a mail call on that too.
This shirt, yep. But, I wanted to wear this. You know why? Because I'm thankful. That's why I wanted to do it.
We're thankful, yes.
We're thankful for all you great folks that are here tonight. We're thankful for all the people that watch our videos. We're thankful for building this community. We're thankful for our family. Mm-hmm. This is the first year we're going to have a daughter-in-law in our family.
I know. She was here last year, but
well, no. I mean, I know. Officially.
I know. I was excited. Well, today that's what I was saying today, that she today's her birthday, and I was like, oh, I actually have like
happy birthday, Emma.
Like it's my second daughter because she's a Bland. So
there you go.
Yeah, she's my daughter. So I've got two now. Okay. Eventually, I will have many more.
Wow.
I started with one, and then I will acquire many more daughters as the years go on. Hopefully, anyway.
Yeah, for sure. Because I'm looking forward to grandkids.
Oh, my goodness.
Signing through as much work.
Grandkids. And Adventures on a Homestead. Jim said, anyone else getting snow tonight? Getting real around here. Let me tell you, we are getting a freeze tonight. We have a freeze warning. So we were outside a few minutes ago working on plants because I had to grab things out of the garden because, of course, I slacked again. And so I had to go grab a bunch of stuff out of the garden, and it is going to freeze, and I'm not happy about it.
I'm sorry.
Look, your phone just came on again.
I'm sitting. Man, it's weird. I'm sitting here smiling because I don't normally look at the other screen that we have running at the same exact time.
Oh.
But I'm looking over there, so it's like a delay when I do my facial expressions, and I'm like, man, am I animated or what?
Yeah, you're animated.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Not in this 80-degree weather, but 40s are coming this weekend. Oh, Sherry said it's going to be 40s there. Yikes. Oh, yeah. Dad said no snow here ever.
Do you want to move to Australia next?
No, I'm good. Thanks. I like it here.
Oh, okay. Because it gets freezing.
Right here? Yeah, I know. We have a freeze warning. I like the United States of America. Okay. Nothing wrong with Australia, but I do not wish to leave the country that I was born in.
Okay.
The United States of America. That's me.
Got it.
Basically, I'm scared to go anywhere else. I'm scared I'll get stuck there, and then I'll have to never be able to come home to my family, my children, and people.
Yeah, I thought about that once. Like, if you went to a foreign country, especially one that you're not. I mean, it's one thing because we moved across the states to get to Texas. Yeah, it's halfway across the United States.
Close America. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And the thing is that, I mean, it was almost like a different country moving down here. Just the way that people were, and not good or bad one way or the other. It was just so different that it was really hard to try to adjust to the personalities. What are you laughing about?
Well, Blackstrap. Sherry said it did snow here about 5 years ago. My friend was 105 years old, and she freaked out. And then Michael said, "I'm the true patriot." And then Abigail said, "You should just realize you can hear the beeping of the microwave behind you." Whoops.
Abigail. For some reason. And she's the one in the kitchen causing the microwave to beep.
Oh my gosh.
Your picture is my picture on Google now.
Oh, that's good. Wait, no. On Google. Oh, it is, Abigail. Nice.
For some reason.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, so yeah, the weather is changing. The funny thing is that it, right now, especially here in Texas, the sun, it seems like it sets at like 5:15. Yeah. It starts getting dark really early. And just, I don't know, before the time change, obviously, it seemed like 6:30, 6:45 ish. And so it still felt like you had time to get things done. But I get home. This is like one of my absolute least favorite things to do is to come home from work and have to do everything that could have been done during daylight. Anybody else have that problem? I have that problem. And I hate it, especially when there's bad weather. Now, like right now, it's fine. I don't wear a jacket, so it's not a huge thing out there. But when the weather starts getting like cold, and it gets really windy.
Oh, the wind.
Oh, I can't even imagine, Lisa. I'm so sorry. But
did you see what Scott said?
Okay. I have a beef with Scott.
He's been picking on you all week.
He
said
has,
that.
and he keeps calling me names.
I told him that you love it because
Haven't-
that's how you deal with your friends.
I thought that there was like this big movement about bullying.
Scott is a true friend. Because
Oh,
he is.
a true.
I just chatted with him for a while today about that. So
Oh, it sounds like you guys are true friends then.
yes.
Okay, got it. I'm just along for the ride. I got it. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so I'll get home. So I know that.
Yeah, 1 hour to smash it for dark, killer on the time of things. Yeah, it is. It's so hard.
And that's a tough thing too, especially like tonight. So
Oh yeah, see Michael too in Wisconsin.
I rushed home.
Wisconsin, I think that's where he's from. Wisconsin,
Yeah.
Wisconsin,
You
right?
just did a beep again? Because Rambling with the Brooms just said, I can hear it again, Abigail.
Cheesecake is important.
No, he said, "Told you, Abigail." Daylight before 6 a.m. and dark around 8:30. Nice time of year in this part of the world. I like it.
Hey, just out of curiosity, do you know if they do time change over there in Australia? Or are they smart enough to know that they don't need to change the times?
Oh, don't get Lisa started on this. She
Yeah.
is not loving. Yeah, headlamps are our best friends.
No.
Lisa does not like the time change thing.
I hate the
Not her
time
friend.
changing. It's the dumbest thing. When I was
Not
working
her
in
friend.
Arizona, I don't know if we have any Arizona folks in here, but when I was working in Arizona last year, it just made so much more sense. It made absolutely no sense to keep changing the time back and forth. It's more confusing that way.
Oh yeah, they do twice a year. Yep, Dad's does. I thought he said they did too, but I didn't want to say it. The cheese state, Bland's Promising Ranch. Okay, yeah.
And that's the thing too. Yeah,
Wisconsin.
you didn't know Wisconsin was a cheese state?
No, but I didn't know if that's. I couldn't remember what is on his label. I remember seeing where he's from.
His label is the Green Acre.
Yeah, no, but it has the address on there. It says it's made in blah blah blah, Wisconsin, but it's like a big state, like a big city. It's like a mouthful. Anyway,
Oh, it's like I think they have a lot of Native American.
Trinity said, "I hate
Names
daylight
there.
savings time," and then heard your new gamer tag is Drone Killer in Big Texas.
Okay. This is what they refer to as a troll right here. Where are my admins?
Oh, you
My-
can't see your mods on
my
here.
mods.
No, you better stop. It made sense in 1800, but not now. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the
It
time
is,
change
well,
thing.
and here's the thing too, because when I
Like, see, look, Lisa's get Lisa started on this one.
well, because here's the thing too. Well, she would probably know too because of the whole what's up gear grinding.
19.
It's not grinding. What is it? Gear grind. Pronounce that.
I'm not pronouncing it.
No, you pronounce
That's a
it.
trick. I'm not. You're not tricking me.
Seriously?
I'm not saying it.
It's a guest here.
Hey, how are you?
Sojourners.
Old Kentucky
Old
home.
Kentucky home. What's up? Okay, so here's my problem with the whole time change thing is when I was looking it up years ago for work, because I think Bush
Mhm.
was the one that, yeah, there you go.
Mukwanago. Now you'll have to come up later and tell us how to say it. for real.
Mukwanago.
Mukwanago?
I don't know.
Mukwa.
Well, here's the thing.
Mukwanago?
Here's the thing in Texas too. They have all kinds of Indian names too, and half of them don't even. They're phonetically they're not spelled correctly.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tommy Duncan. passing me-
Pastime 84. What's going on?
See, look, Lisa, don't get me started. Dumb.
Okay, so yeah, so from a mind perspective, I'm sure that's why she's really upset about it because of all the people that have to deal with that.
Gear grinding, garden, anything separate. There you go. Gear grinding, gear grinding. Okay, see here.
Got it.
I got it.
Okay, gear grinding. Okay. So here's the thing though,
Mm-mm.
is when I was studying it, they were saying they were doing it for the farmers. How does that make any sense? The farmers are the ones that are always getting up early anyway
Mhm.
to be out because they just wake up early.
Oh my gosh, look, it's all Drone Killer in Big Texas. Branded merch coming soon. Custom Xbox controllers you can break within 5 minutes of using them.
What?
in his defense, he did have it for 3 or 4 days.
And
Okay.
and another
He had
point,
it for 4 days.
another
4
point,
days.
another point. The controller was fine. So what?
That's
Now?
the only thing that wasn't broken.
My heart was broken.
That's good. I need to write that down. Drone killer in Big Texas. Drone killer
Okay.
in
So anyway,
Big.
so it makes no sense.
Texas.
Let's stay focused here.
That
We're
makes total sense.
We're
Good
talking
one,
about
guys.
time. We're talking about time.
Yes, Lisa, you can keep your cold. Keep
No.
that 36 and 14. No, thanks. I'm good.
I'll take the cold.
Here's the thing.
So here's the thing with Monica. I want to step right in here and just say this.
Bless his heart. Troy said.
Here's the thing about Monica. Monica seems to think that because we live in Texas, she's going to keep that same garden through the entire season. And when I say season, that actually means from the beginning of the year 2021
Carmen has hers going
all
still.
the way until the end of 2021.
Carmen has hers.
She doesn't think that so we are trying this year. One thing that we're trying this year
Mm-hmm.
is because she was talking about overwintering her plants. And I suggested, why overwinter them when you could stick them in the greenhouse and keep them jokers? I don't like the camera being off to the side. Keep them jokers running all year round. It's warm enough.
Hey, Jake.
The little pans are. Hey, what's up, Jake? I don't know if you
The little pans are, yes. Everything's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be perfect in the
I don't know if-
greenhouse.
Jake caught my gear.
I'm thinking he caught it.
You think he caught it? Who else was it? Was Boots and Bounty in here too? Did we skip over them?
I did not
Or
see
is
them.
that Nunya, Texas?
I did not see them.
Am I boring you?
Yes, right now. You are. No.
Okay.
Eric representing. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Green Jaker. His
No, I'm going to say
There was a
this.
bit longer before the drone.
You don't have to worry about that, my friend. The drone propellers are staying away from the beard. We're clear.
He said, right on, I'm here all night. The troll doesn't go away.
I
love it.
They're trying to distract me, but I'm not going to be distracted.
Mm-hmm.
The
Hey,
fo-
Reef Robber, how are you?
Reef Robber, what's up? I was just thinking about you the other day. I don't know if I told you this, but my grandfather's name was Earl, and that's how I will never forget your name, buddy. So glad you guys are in here.
Yep. Yes,
Um,
we did get snow in Texas last year, and that was fun for like a hot minute.
No, it was awesome.
Did you like it when it busted our pipe? How about that? You like that?
Part of life. I'm not going to complain.
Going
about that.
outside and cracking open the ice and in all the animals' water buckets because we don't have like a heater.
Didn't care.
Didn't care.
What else?
Okay, I'm saying I didn't personally like it.
I actually.
I'm thankful. I am thankful that God put us in Texas, but I did not like the snow after a few days because I took care of the animals outside and I don't like being there. And I watched my husband's fingers turn white because he has a thing where his fingers turn white. Aaron Keegan.
I'm not falling for this, Troy.
That's Scott. That's Scott.
Oh,
That's Scott
okay.
man, with the Browns.
I looked at the thumbnail. I apologize, Troy. I take that
Scott.
back.
That's Scott right there. Oh, it's called Every Day Around Here in the Winter, heated waters and still. Well, see, that's the thing. We don't have heated waters because we don't ever get to freezing for a long, long, long period of time usually.
True.
And last year it was earlier this year. I won't say last year. Earlier this year, it was really, false accusations. It was real. Oh, Mons is in here too. Mons Family Homestead. They've been in here for a while, and I meant to say something earlier, but you were talking.
Rude.
And anyway, yeah, the pipe. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, the water pipe out by the rabbits. That's a big deal. So we couldn't use that. Let's see. The pipe that was bust on the side of the house.
Why are you yelling?
Let's see what else.
Wait, is Abigail giving you information?
She is. And she said that doesn't bother him because he isn't the one taking care of the rabbits. Because she's got to take water out. She's like literally right in the other room. But yeah, that's
What
the
do you
thing.
mean? Who was the one making the repairs? Who's the one
Yeah.
out there putting the hay out?
Yeah.
Who's the one out there breaking the ice? Especially because I wasn't working last week. Oh, you're gonna get
Last
me fired
year?
up, girl.
Last year? You mean
I
in
don't even
February?
think so.
In February?
Yes. Thank you, Liberty's out here with me.
Ooh, shade be thrown. Yeah.
That's right.
The snow is very pretty. Don't get me wrong. It's very pretty, but it is definitely something that we're going to miss Abigail. It's definitely something that is more of a hassle when it comes to the animals that are not used to these temperatures. And here in Texas, a lot of these animals are not used to that temperatures. And yeah, exactly. Lisa said, yeah, nothing says fun like 5-gallon buckets of water. 10 days for animal water, prairie rare down here. Yeah, and it's hard when you have animals that are not used to this, and that's not something that I want to do again and again and again. It's not.
Well, look, I mean, the thing is that if we lived in an environment where it was like that, we would take measures to make sure that we
Which is
prepare.
exactly why I do not like the cold here, because
Yes, but
this is not the environment for that. This is Texas.
well, we
Northeast
need to
Texas.
change that.
No,
We
this is
need
Northeast.
to move the promised land.
We
up
need to move
north.
it somewhere else. No, I'm good. Thanks.
How about South Dakota?
Nope. No.
How about close to the Canadian border?
I am so good. Yeah, my chickens got frostbite combs. Yeah, and I mean, like,
so they're fine. Just a little frostbite.
just dead skin on their face.
We all have dead skin on our face.
No, that's like frostbitten skin. Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're
seriously.
fine.
Yes, Tommy Duncan. Yes, as I agree. No snow for me. LOL. Yes, exactly. And this is not me complaining. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I just am saying that I don't like it. I don't complain about it. I just say I don't like it. You can not like something and not be complaining about it. I do not complain about the snow.
Okay.
I just say that I don't like it.
Here's the funny thing.
I don't like it.
When it gets to 65
Yeah.
and the wind blows,
Then I stay
you
inside.
You would think Monica's in a blizzard. She's got to get stuff over her ears.
Because my ears hurt. But I'm not complaining about it. Saying what happens and saying these words is not complaining. You define complaining.
Maybe we should ask the people out here to help us with
Define complaining.
Where's my phone?
Saying something one time and saying it and making it known that's how you feel is not complaining. It's not complaining.
Who we got here? Yeah. It's just unbearable here. It's freezing.
It's just gonna be cold tonight. Look, I'm not firing up the fireplace. I'm not worried about that.
That's because you don't know how.
No, I do know how, but I'm not going to do it. You know why? Because I don't like the fireplace when it first starts. Because when it first starts, Montana is not nice, Abigail. Yeah, no, Montana is. I'm sure it's beautiful. Wisconsin seems to get the whole spectrum when it comes to weather. 60 degrees is shorts weather. And they'll still wear shorts here, and in 60-degree weather.
Who is?
You?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
Not
my
to Texas.
children. All
Texans
my children do.
not.
Some of them will. I'm
They
sure.
do not.
I will say unfreezing a calf from the ground from being born out of the cold is a little tough. Yeah, for sure.
It is. I want to tell you this though. Last year, because it was really cold. Now I was out of work in December, and we had a little calf. He was born. When was Larry born?
The expression of dissatisfaction or annoyance about something is complaining. Okay. Well, you do a lot of complaining then.
Monica
I
Bland.
really love that definition. Thank you.
Monica
Because
Bland.
now I can say that Eric does a lot of complaining.
What?
Abigail, can I get a vote on that?
What? This is supposed to be a family-friendly
I lit the wood
show.
stove in the greenhouse tonight. Yeah, see, it's definitely going to be cold, but
Jake, come on. See, that's a Texan right there.
4 seasons God designed, sometimes in one day in Mississippi. We do, I have to say though, in Texas, we get a lot of that too. I was just telling my mom, like literally yesterday, it was 81 degrees.
It was hot, sweaty.
It was warm. It felt good. It was nice
Sweaty.
weather.
sweaty.
We had the windows open. It was beautiful.
Now, I had the windows open, and Monica came out to warn me that today, 24 hours, more than 24 hours later, was supposed to be a freeze warning. So it was like my indication to shut the doors.
So I came in here and told him that it was going to be very cold and it wasn't going to get colder the next day because it was already like 65 in the house. And so I wanted him to know that it wasn't going to get any warmer than that because today it was going to be 50 all day, which is what it was. It was in the 50s all day. And so I didn't want him to keep it open really late. I think
Yeah.
Dad's already upset with my truth bomb earlier. So yeah.
What truth bomb? What truth bomb? You can't say something like that. and
Is
just
it
roll.
complaining or diva moment?
There he is again.
The
What-
truth bomb because you said something earlier about
Come for this guy, Scott. I'm
Scott's
gonna start trolling him on his videos. I'm gonna leave you these comments. That
Oh,
people-
there you go. I listened to 10 minutes about someone not liking the cold or doing chores in the cold. So okay, fine.
Thank you. No, put that one back up.
He's
for
still a complainer too.
put that one back up for a few minutes.
He uses blue insulation of the vortex and a heater one night because of the frostbite issues. Coop made it to 13. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing that's what to me that's what makes homesteading fun. Is the fact that you have to think outside the box.
Yeah.
And no matter what environment you're in, I mean, the thing is that a lot of the cooler environments, you know, like I was watching a video with Darren with Thorhaven. That's that's Darren, right? So I was watching one of his videos, and in the summertime, he was sprinkling his cows. And to me, that's
Sprinkling in the summertime.
yeah, he had like a little sprinkler going so the cows could cool off.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I looked at that, and my first reaction was like, why are you doing that? But then I remembered he was in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like all the cows down, it's like the people down here are not used to 60-degree weather. They put jackets on when it gets to 60 degrees.
Well, they're like more like 50 degrees.
No, they're not. No, they're not. I bet you Jake is already wearing a jacket.
Thank you, Zombie Prepper. He is not wearing a jacket.
Zombie Prepper, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Jake might be wearing be wearing a jacket.
Jake.
You know why? It's been 50 degrees today here.
Okay, right. See, that's my point. I bet you Lisa isn't wearing a jacket, or Michael at Green Acre, or Ricky Ventures, or any of these other folks that are up north. I bet you they're not wearing jackets. Maybe like a sweater or something like that.
That's true.
Anyway, but the animals is what you have to really be worried about. See, look, he's got a flannel jacket on. Told you. Why?
Because it's been 50 degrees.
Why? Because he is a Texan. No offense, Jake. But
he's going to beat your tail next week. He's coming with his people.
I might be a little bit scared.
He's coming with his people.
When your logo has a firearm on it, you might want to be a little bit concerned.
Yeah, you might want to be careful saying your words. Don't be saying stuff.
I might have to make everybody do like a pat down or something at the front
Michael
gate.
From Ricky said I was wearing shorts today.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Freezing age. We had to run a tractor generator and milk 40 cows by hand for 4 days. Oh no. Oh, that's rough.
But see, okay, but
he went to Melbucks in his underwear.
That's a little concerning. I'm gonna be honest. That's a little bit concerning.
Say, look, I'm in long underwear. Angie slept in her jacket last night. Fire roll in the fireplace. You know it's only Woody here. Bikinis only and boots. Yeah, that's Lisa for sure. She's running around her bikinis, getting ready for her candles she's making.
Hey, running around her bikini, listening to Biggie Smalls. Yeah, I'm never going to forget that, Lisa. That is not what I anticipated on one of your lives. That's your style of music was Biggie.
That's her jam.
Oh,
you don't mess with Lisa.
Hey, because she's from New York.
Scott said he's wearing shorts and a hoodie.
Oh my goodness.
Ricky said I got chastised by an old lady in the store because I was wearing shorts.
Oh, dude, that's funny.
Hey, Celtic Roots, how are you?
What's going on? What we're not doing tonight is
we're not complaining.
Complaining about drones.
We are talking all about drones.
Later.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh, and a hoodie with your bikini? Come on, girl.
And a hoodie. She wears.
Come on, girl.
Oh, whoops, the Green Acre. She said, peace. What is it? Love to Biggie up above.
What's up?
Don't be trying to spill your drink out, please.
Oh, yeah, I got to pour a little bit out.
No, not pour any for the homies,
I
please.
have to.
You can't.
Monica.
Pour it to your mouth.
You're disrespecting all my homies, though.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, and some P. Diddy, she said.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
You guys are cray.
Oh, my goodness.
P. Diddy he's still with us, sort of.
Does he have a new name now? Doesn't he have like 800 names? Crash landing courses tonight.
I'm telling you, I'm coming after Scott. It's going to
Green
happen.
Acre. Oh, yeah. Michael says I'm more of a Tupac fan myself.
Tupac. Rebecca Davis, what's going on? Good to have you here. We appreciate it. Tonight we're
Tonight we're talking about crash landing your drone.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
We actually got a tracking number on that today. They're sending it back, everybody. We will have hopefully.
Oh, sorry, I hit you in the head.
Hopefully, we'll have a fully ready drone for him to drive around, fly around in the open field. Anybody want to give Eric a lesson on where to fly a drone? Celtic Roots is in here. We need to ask them.
Okay, so first of all, I want to.
He's been the biggest help.
I want to look. So we stopped talking about weather. We're talking about drones. And now our numbers are going down. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want to say this real quick. Make sure you hit that, or you know what? Let's amp it up. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Man, I hate the camera not being over there. Smash the thumbs up button.
You mean you need more camera space? Is that what you need? More camera space?
Don't worry about it.
He needs it more on him.
It's now I feel like Daz.
He needs it more on him. That's what he's saying. Where's Scott in here? Who's going to say you're being a diva? Did you
Uh,
actually destroy your drone? Yes, he
okay,
did,
so-
Michael.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell.
Yes, he did.
Let me tell a
Oh,
story.
you should tell the story. We actually have it up in a shorts and an actual video because
Yeah.
we
So
thought the shorts would be funnier. But,
okay,
well,
so here's the thing. No, beard's okay. I know everybody was probably mostly concerned about that.
Yeah.
But
vision check, depth perception off, crashing turns, and slapping Monica.
I did. I like caught her with a forearm. That's so funny.
Leave the kitty mode on. Rule number 1, don't take the safety off.
You know, Jim.
Rule number 2, open field, leave the kitty mode on.
You know, look. Here's the thing.
That's approves. That's not even him saying it either. Hey, how are you, Calimporium? I just love that everybody's excited about that too.
Okay, so
Oh, hey, Leanne's in here too. Mennonite.
everybody, give a thumbs up if you want to hear the story.
Everybody
I
wants to
will-
hear the story.
Now that but it just adds more to the chat.
If only
so,
they knew what I just put my drone through the other day. See, what did you do, Michael?
or maybe that's a story for later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
So- here's what happened. Ready? Ironically enough, it was a Tuesday night.
Oh my word! It wasn't. It was a Wednesday night because I was
Okay,
at a
no.
Wanna Clubs.
I got it. You got it. Are you going to let me tell the story, or are you going to try to tell the story about what
Oh,
I
look,
did?
Simply Jan said we have a drone, but Eric made us scared to fly it now. Just get the warranty. Spend the money on the warranty. All right, everybody wants to
Okay.
say
All right.
Come on, hurry
Here's
up.
the thing.
it's
No,
Tuesday
don't
night
rush me. Don't
in the
rush me.
Texas land. Come on, come on.
All right. Don't rush me. It's a good story. Okay.
We all know how it ends.
In a land. Okay. See, that's why. Why are you ruining it?
Oh, not everybody sees it.
Okay. Okay. It was a Tuesday night. Take it back. See, you messed me up. It was a Tuesday afternoon. I had found a video. It was called something along the lines of 12 things. What's up, Susie? It's 12 things to make epic drone shots.
Mm,
What happened?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'm gonna get rid of somebody.
Oh,
I can't get rid of her.
Monica or Abigail,
No,
are
you're
you
good.
modding?
No. Hey, yeah, Yogi Hollow got it.
Okay.
Go ahead. You're good. Keep going.
Oh, can you tell her about the one guy that reached
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
me, by
Please
the
just
way?
go do your thing.
Okay. Do that while I'm talking. That way I
Please, can
more-
you just tell your story?
Yeah, I
Look,
have to.
Scott said very quickly. Still up there waiting for you.
Okay. Well, get rid of that thing.
I'm trying.
Okay. Carlette, how you doing? Glad you're here. Okay, so I'm getting ready to tell my story, my epic story.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, found a video. Here's 12 things to do to make epic drone shots. So I was like, sweet, I gotta watch this video. Well, Abigail is very much into photography, and I found with this drone that there's a lot of different things you can do with still shots and corrective lighting and all that jazz. It's way beyond me, because she's got more of a professional type camera. She understands that stuff. So I took the video and I sent it to her. And so anyway, thank you, Jake. Yes. Sweeney's, how you doing? Glad that you're here. Okay. So Wednesday, I came home and all the family was gone. They were all at church. They were at the children's program. And so I don't come home in time to be able to be a part of it. But there was a little bit of daylight left. And on top of that, there was a killer storm coming in from the north, straight out of Oklahoma. So what did I do? I was like, you know what? I just watched a video about these 12 ways that you can make epic shots for videos. And I was like, this would be a great opportunity to do like a short or even just like a shorter video to kind of show people. Because people, what's up, Nathan? Good to see you in here, buddy. Tell my drone story. So I thought this would be really cool because I could put it to some really cool music. I looked at people like Jim with Adventures on the Homestead and Michael over at Green Acre and whoever else he's put people that I've seen with drones. And I'm like, dude, this is going to be awesome. I'll be like almost in the same category as them guys. So that's what I did. All right. So I take it up and I flew it just like, no offense to anybody out there, but anybody that's older. And what I mean by that is I flew it straight up and then I turned it around and then I flew into the storm. So everything was like very 90-degree angles. But everything that was in the video, it was talking about being smooth and how you can start and spin and kind of rise up and kind of like get this arcing effect to your shot. And so I was super excited about this. And so, so I get out there, I do one shot. I'm watching everything on my phone. I'm like, man, this is so awesome. I'm so excited. My wife is the best wife in the world.
Mm-mm.
She gave me the best gift that any person could ever ask for. I love her so much. And I can't say thank you enough, except for even getting a better shot. I may have added some of that part in there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I was probably like a quarter to a half mile away. I don't even know. It was really far away. I was over a tree line that I never thought I'd be able to see. Okay. So here's what I do. Great advice, Mennonite. Thank you. Okay. So here's what I do is I fly it all the way back to the house. And I said, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by the camera facing straight at me, even though the storm is the other direction. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Okay. So on the control, on the right thumbstick is like all the directional stuff. On the left thumbstick, up and down is the vertical, and side to side is where you spin it like on an axis, basically. So what the goal was to have it look at me and then to, as it's coming up, turn and go north towards the storm. I was so excited. If you've watched the video, you can see the excitement in my face. Shall I reenact? I was like, okay. So I was doing all this stuff. And as it was going up, I was like, I'm going to make this thing turn so smoothly and hit that arc big time. And I could even send a video to this guy that I watched on, like, look what you did for me, man. You helped me out. And as soon as I went up, not remembering that pushing up made the drone go forward, it actually flew over my head instead of north.
Oh, I can't wait to see yours, Michael. That'd be awesome.
So when it crashed to the ground about 30 feet down, now the difference on my first crash was it landed in the grass the first go round. The second crash landed on a gravel driveway. That being said, I picked it up and I was running out of daylight and it looked like it was hanging a little funny. And I was like trying to be, yes, I did get footage on the first one. I'm going to put that up at some point. I picked it up and I'm looking at I'm trying to land a plane here.
What was your face when it hit the tree?
When it hit the tree, I was like,
oh, yeah.
And then when it hit the ground, I was like, and I picked it up, and because it was low light, I was like, okay, the gimbal should be okay.
Yes,
and
Trinity,
so
pages 12.
I immediately took it back up again. But this time it took off about a foot and then it landed automatically. And the reason why was because the propeller broke. So I immediately made the repairs. Felt like a NASCAR crew. It was like, zzz, 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 zzz,
Mm-hmm.
fixed. Then took off again. And I went, whoo. Went right back out. This time it was super smooth. Went all the way back out to the same spot I was in. And while I was out there, I felt like I was in one of those old Batman shows. Whenever they went into the bad guy's place, like everything was crooked. So all the footage was sideways like this. And anyway, I was like, maybe I could straighten it up somehow. I don't know, but I just kept going. And then while I was about a quarter mile away, it started flashing on the phone. It said, gimbal unstable, return home. So I had to bring it back home. I took it inside. I put it on the bar top, and I actually had another live. I actually had a live that I had to get to, so I couldn't really look at it until afterwards. And then I looked at it. And the thing was that I told Luke, one of my camera guys, aka the 19-year-old, don't tell mom. Let me tell her. So she came home and I was trying to figure out how I wanted to let her know. And I just got to tear the Band-Aid off. And so I said, I broke the drone, or I crashed the drone. And she's like,
operator unstable.
What? But you know what? Here on the reels.
I said, what? Are you serious? And then I said, well, good thing we got the warranty because I
Yeah.
just bought it 24 hours before that.
Yeah. So look, here's the thing though, and this is what I said to Monica, and I'll say this to who was it, Simply Jan, that was talking about having a drone, but I scared her not
Hey,
to.
Jason, El Canirum. Yeah, Eleanor Canirum. No, somebody else said they had a drone. I think it was Simply Jan.
Okay. So
Did
here,
you calibrate the gimbal?
no, I didn't calibrate it. The bracket is actually broke. That's why we sent it back. It was cracked.
Yeah.
So, all right. So here's the thing though. If you have a
They are,
drone,
actually.
and anybody that has a drone in here already can probably attest to this, that you really need some airtime, some fly time.
Sure.
And that's serious, because I noticed that the first time compared to the fourth time or fifth time when I finally crashed it, you learn, you keep learning. It's just like driving a car. You keep learning what to do and not do. And the funny thing is too, or not funny, but the thing is that I've thought since I've crashed it, honestly, I'm going to drive it much better. I know that, because one of the things that we did that one night when we tried to like take it up to look at the moon, remember, was I took it up.
When you took it up right in front of the electric wires.
I took it right up, and I forgot that the electric wire was even there. But
Hey, here's the idea. Before you take a drone up into the sky, look up into the sky and see where it's going to go or what's in that perimeter around it.
oh, were you with me though?
I was.
Oh, so you couldn't warn me.
I wasn't driving it. That's not me.
Okay.
If I get into a car,
okay, cool. No, that's a good team attitude. Right
I'm
there.
not all like, which road are you going to take? This one with something in front of it or that one over there? I just assume you've already made the decision. You know which way you're going and you go. That's my fault for trusting the driver.
No, so any other time, like when I'm driving the tractor, the 4-wheeler, the car, the truck.
My expression, Jan, was
no,
like
no,
this.
No. Hold on. Let me
Okay.
finish. No, let me finish. Car, truck, tractor, 4-wheeler, the wagon, maybe even. You want to tell me when I'm going to turn the wrong direction, but all of a sudden, when it comes to a drone, you don't want to offer assistance. I thought that's what wives were for. I thought you were supposed to tell me everything that I'm supposed to do, because somehow I can't figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. You just don't want to be under a tree.
I've been losing weight, Troy.
I feel like fishing
Thank
don't
you
cast
very
near
much.
trees. Yeah. Yeah. It's like fishing. Yeah. Best thing you do with the drone is get an open ground and play and practice. Fly time is critical.
Thank you, Sweeney. I appreciate that. Monica doesn't understand.
Expensive
it.
learning curve. Yes. Yes, it can be.
It was. So what we've done is we just marked up all the beef.
We did not mark up all the beef.
That's a joke, Jake. I hope you found that funny. If not, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because you're scared.
We still want you as a customer.
He's scared. He's going to be scared of Jake. Hey, Mike, how are you? Oh, you took over MT Homestead tonight, huh? It's not Terry.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on? Glad that you're here. I just got to share my drone
Oh, look.
story. Now, look, my drone story added all these people. Look
Your
at that.
drone story was like 20 minutes long. People were coming in because they were like busy doing all their other stuff.
Oh, I see.
Oh, they have a sick proximity check, man. That's the way I'm saying in my head. They can see the wires.
Yeah, dude. What's up?
I have my drone 5 years and crashed tons of times. You will always get cocky. Yeah. Well.
I don't know if it was cocky.
Yeah. Well.
Is
there a
that
finish?
how it came out?
Yeah, it broke. That's how it finished. It broke.
Yeah, the gimbal.
The gimbal
The
broke.
gimbal bracket, which is what holds the camera.
A backseat flyer. No, I'm not interested.
No, she's not a backseat
He said
flyer.
that's what he needs.
But she is a backseat driver or a side seat driver.
The Sky DO2 is going to be next year to complete. Wow, that's crazy. I flew my drone, landed, and put in box safe.
Well, maybe we could trade that out if you're not going to use it. You know what I mean? Why do my eyes look crooked when I'm in here?
Wives buy husband nice things. Husbands fly drone under trees. Why is the steak so expensive? Well, we have this drone and yeah. Eric 0, drone 3. Well, thankfully it's only our first replacement, but you only get 3. You only get 3. I get half off for plug, right? Bland's grass-fed beef, Bland's faster, 10 out of 10. Order now, supplies limited.
I need to find a guy that
Look, same with Jansen. I've cleaned the entire house, but you told the drone story, Eric.
right on. That's what I'm talking about. Let me tell you about another story.
Oh my gosh.
In a land far, far away.
Not where you were flying the drone, apparently.
Okay, see these shots.
Your
of
drone
this-
start story was right up against the house by the trees that we have around
It was
us.
not.
That's You were literally in the driveway with the trees right behind you.
I was going north,
You weren't. You went,
I would-
you went
south.
South.
Yes, but I was trying to go north.
look, he
Have
forged,
you-
he forged a place to sleep during that story.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Jim. You're coming back in good graces.
Hey, how
Shadow
are you?
Scout, what's up, man?
Hey.
He's from Sweden.
Yeah, it's morning there.
Oh yeah, good morning. What's going on, man? Awesome.
I got to go if there's another story.
She doesn't have time to listen to me.
Eric caught a fish this big. Yeah.
Okay, everything I just said outside of the parts where I
The
was
cow patty would have
complimenting,
been a softer landing.
outside of where I was complimenting Monica, actually was true.
Oh,
All of
my
that was true.
gosh.
None of that was exaggerated,
Mhm.
and that's why I thought it was even funnier. Cats meow. What's going
Okay,
on?
That's weird. Okay, I have to go look and see. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll go take a look.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Send me a message when this is over. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, it was all true.
The baby. He's like 3. He's not even 3. He's probably like 2. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay.
Oh. Yes, we do need to put a GoPro on the cow. That'd be so cool to put it on Diddy. Diddy would be so cute with that GoPro, little GoPro gear.
We
That'd
could
be so
do
cool.
that. We could do that. It wouldn't be that fun though. You know why? Because all he does is chase us. That's all he does.
Okay.
And it gets annoying because that Joker will be rolling up on you. You walk in there, it's like, "Ooh." So that's a fun story too. I'll tell you this real quick. Well, maybe not real quick in some people's eyes, but who?
I'm texting somebody. Go mind your business.
No, that.
No. You just go do your thing, please. Thanks.
Anyway, yes, Ricky Ventures. Thank you. Hit that like button. So,
Oh my goodness, 3:51 a.m. in the morning, and you're awake.
what's the temperature there over in Sweden? Let me ask that. What's up? So, here's the thing.
The
You-
baby, he
you-
probably doesn't.
You may have
No,
because
Jim's baby is probably really good about that.
and Jim probably puts him in an open field. Well, big whoop de doo. Anybody can fly in an open field.
Yeah, that's true, Trinity. It would be funny. Your video of you getting chased would be hilarious.
I'll chase Monica. We'll do that.
No, I don't want to be chased.
That's what she just said. She wanted to see you getting chased.
No, she wanted to see you getting chased by a cow. Eric used real and quick in the same sentence. LOL.
Okay. So
what's your story?
So Diddy, our bottle calf and house calf.
Calf and a half.
Ca-
He's bigger than a regular calf.
house calf. No, he's not. He's almost a year old. This Joker's probably
He's still a peanut.
300
Okay.
pounds, you little baby.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. If you haven't had a chance, go check out the videos about the house calf. It's all about Diddy, our journey with Diddy as he grew up. We didn't know if he was going to live or not. He'll be a year
Next month.
on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. Mhm.
Okay. So Diddy, just backstory, and we did a video about this, about him stealing milk from cows. And when he was doing that, I figured it out because one of the calves was Nathan's getting in on it now.
Nice.
No. Anyway.
I love it.
Okay. Anyway, so he was stealing milk from a cow, which ultimately okay, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. -3 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's like 20 some degrees Fahrenheit over in.
Oh my goodness gracious. Another story. Yes, Trinity. I know.
Okay.
Please don't leave.
So
We have 33 people in here.
all right.
Monica, no worries. Tell him he has to use the drone to catch you. Just don't pretend you're a tree. Then he won't catch me.
Still not funny.
Yes, it is.
But
If I listen to the story all the way through, can I get a plug in? Yes, you can plug anything you would like.
everybody go check out Troy
Over at Bar Run Forge. He does Tinker with Troy, I think on Thursdays. No, I can't remember what day it does now. I haven't watched him in a week or so. I haven't barely
Yeah, it's been busy.
It's been
but-
really busy.
Okay, anyway, so Diddy's stealing the milk.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Look, upcoming video for Eventual Homestead is going to be little Logan doing reenactment of Eric's flight.
You don't want to do that, buddy. You don't want to do that.
You want to break your drone?
unless you put something underneath the tree,
Catch
like a pillow.
Oh, Tim's here. Eric Speedo needs his own YouTube channel. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Anyway, so Diddy's still in the milk.
Oh my
Calf
gosh.
can't grow because he's not getting any milk. And so most of the time, cows won't let calves nurse off of them if it's not their own calf. So this is what Diddy was doing. The calf that was supposed to be eating would come up along the side of the mama. Diddy was coming in on the backside, coming between the mama's legs and knocking the little calf out of the way, his mouth. So the little calf wasn't eating, but it would still stand on the side. So when the mama would look back, it looked like it was that calf eating. And so where we had Diddy, we had to separate him, put him with a different mama. She didn't have any calves, no milk. He had nothing to be eaten. It's been, how long has he been next door? A month and a half, 2 months?
Oh yeah, a couple months. My dad was here. It was when we put him back over there.
Yeah.
So he was here in September.
Yeah. So it's been a couple months, right? Couple months over there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the third time we've weaned this joker. 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost a year old. You think he'd be done with this? This is ridiculous. You got to cut the ties at some point in time, man. Anyway, so I noticed that mama over there dropped her calf. And as soon as we saw the calf stood up, walked over to mama, started to nurse, and what happened?
Diddy came running over.
Come running right over.
He was real excited.
Super excited. He was like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm going to take all your milk. So
Oh, Troy's the one that remember everyone sent a 10 to second 30 video who you are and what you're thankful for. Do we have to tag anything, Troy?
he wants it in an email though. So go into his about page.
Oh, you want an email?
Yeah. So, or that's at least what he texted me.
Okay.
So go over to Bar Run Forge. This will be fun. This will be good support for the community. Go over to his channel, go into the about page, get his email address,
Mm-hmm.
and then send a 10 to 30 second video, who you are, what you're thankful for. Hey, this is a great opportunity to this is a good
I love
opportunity
it.
to support the community.
Yeah.
Troy's in here every week. Most of you guys know him, whether it's from here or over at Ridge Life or over on
We're
his
at Bar Run Forge.
over on his channel lives, all these different lives. He's a great supporter of so many people. I've said this a lot of times that he's one of those people you can text him, call him, ask him anything. He'll tell you anything, to help you with what you're trying to do. He's been doing this for a period of time. Broke Cowgirl, what's going on? So this is a good way, super easy way to support him. Shoot a few second video. It's only 10 to 30 seconds. And on
Who
top
you
of
are
that,
and what you're thankful for.
on top of that, I already know he's saying who you are. So it gives a good opportunity for you to advertise for who you are.
Yeah.
If you're in here and you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, as well as all these fine folks that are here.
Oh, Scott, you're thankful for Monica getting Diva off a story.
Okay, I haven't finished about
Thank you,
Diddy
story.
or
Okay,
the
go ahead,
drone.
finish
So
up.
part two
Hey, Brampton Gardner.
to that story.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, sometimes cows will freak out a little bit.
Yeah. We also had a really,
If it's not there, Troy, will you put it up in here so I can put it up for everybody?
I think it's just Bar Run Forge.
Bye, Jan. Thank you for coming by. Be
Thank
safe
you.
driving. Be safe traveling.
Have a great Thanksgiving if we don't
Yes.
see you before then.
Go ahead, finish.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, I wanted to say this too. This was brought to my attention from Lisa, Nathan. If you're out there and you're looking at someone's About tab on your phone, you can't see the email address.
What?
Yeah, that's what Lisa was saying. And then you look it up and you verify that.
No, I don't know. On your About page?
Yeah. Because she was saying that's why she puts her email address in all the description of the videos. But if you're, let's see, we're confirming right now.
Oh, yeah. I don't see it in the About section. So if you're on your phone, you can't see it. So if you're, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if you're on a laptop, computer, or something like that, you may be able to see it. But did he put it in here yet?
I do not see
Or
it.
can you
Hold
just
on.
look it up since you're already on there?
Yeah. Only if it's listed in the About page description. Okay. I'm looking to see. Let me look it up real quick to see. Nope, not on there. Bloop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Altruistic. How you doing, man? I think I forgot to
Wiley
say
and
hi to
Jen?
you, and you were the first one in here.
Wiley and Jen, yeah.
So what's going on, man? I was trying to get over to you on your last live, but I had some meetings that got in the way. I hate when work gets in the way of what I'm trying to do.
You better
know
be
what I mean?
careful. People from work watch you.
Oh yeah. I'm glad that
Hey, Allison. Hey, Tim. Hi.
I'm so glad that
Hi,
I'm so
everybody from
busy.
Eric's work. Hi. We love you. Oh, let's see. Yeah. So dumb. Yes. Dumb like daylight saving time setting. Here goes Lisa again. We're going
Let's
to get her
on that
started.
again. Let's talk about that.
Wait, where I'm looking for Troy's thing. I'm looking for it real quick. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's not it. You guys are trying to trick people.
Okay, I look. I hate when work is in the way of YouTube.
For
I just
real.
posted the link to their channel. Is it actually over there? Let me go look. Hold on. I'm gonna go look real quick.
Okay, so yeah, make sure you take a look at that. It's a little tidbit there that we learned from Yogi Hollow, all about the about page piece. All right, she's going to double check right now.
I'm going to put his link up too. Troy's Thanksgiving video. Perfect. Thank you, Scott. So yeah, if you go over there and click that link, and it'll tell you about that, and then I will get his. It's actually not in his about page on the computer either.
Oh, it's not?
No. So, but it's in our email, right?
All right, Troy, you're going to need to chime in here then, buddy. Let
What's
us
your
know.
email? Maybe he's
if,
changing his about page.
If you want us to recommend the email address, or how you want them to get a hold of you.
That stinks. Okay, so here's the thing. So no fuss at all. Do me a favor and put your email up there for me, and I'll make sure it's reposted a couple times. Hey Sheila, how are you?
Okay, so we're coming into our second hour. Some new folks jumped in here. We're so appreciative that everybody has. Sheila's from North Carolina. Did you get that in your little booklet there?
I don't know.
Well, get it on there.
I don't know. We didn't talk about any of the things I want to talk about. Rude.
That's because my stuff is better.
No, I did want to show you guys something. So before we ask people up, I want to show you guys something real quick. Anybody is, you just got made redundant. So everyone workers watching, go forth. Okay, so ready? Here you go. It says, the only thing is if it's in the description for the about page, people say you may get spam, but I'm sure you'll get it either way. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys this.
I mean, don't you get spam anyway? You get all the nonsense emails, and I mean, even with the cell phones now, you're getting all these spam calls.
You're looking at it as a new life challenge, Sweeney.
What's happening?
He's looking as a new life challenge, try to get people to watch. Okay, so the new segment, Story Time with Eric.
I like that. That's
okay.
Nice. We could have like the screen come across and like.
Okay, so listen, ready?
Chime in or something.
If you were a mod, I don't know if this is going to help you at all, but I figured I would share because I had talked about it a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to show you. If you are a mod and just be quiet for a second. Psh,
why are you sitting so close? To
because
the camera
I have to get in here for a second. If you're a mod and you
smell good,
can you stop? Seriously. If you're a mod and you mod from your computer, you can do it from your phone too, but this is a really helpful thing. And I was actually showing this to Scott today, but I don't think it may not be helpful to him, but I wanted to show you this. Hey, Ray's Homestead Bees. Okay, ready? I'm going to share my screen real quick and see if I can do this.
I don't know if you can because it's not highlighted over there.
What's not highlighted?
Are you would have to.
Yeah, I'm going to share it with that. I want to share my screen. Let's say, wait, I want to share. Hold on. Psh, psh, psh.
Do you want me to help you?
No, I want to share my screen.
What are you sharing?
I want to share this.
Why?
Because I want to show this. Okay, so I want to show you this right here. Let's see if I can do it big. There it is. So if you go to this place called Swap Meet Shops, what it does is it actually highlights the channel for you.
Go there, get even bigger.
And when you actually click the button here, it should show you how it works. Let's see if it's going to show. Nope. Let's see if it's going to show you here without me doing it. I don't know if it's going to show you. Nope. Hold on. I'm going to show you how it works here. Let me see if I can share the other page.
If you hit share, then it'll let you.
I know. Hold on. I'm going to show this. Hold on. Be still with me. Be okay with me for a second here. Let me do this. Okay. So I want to show you how this works. If you notice here on the back side, right here on the corners, you can actually see that this is highlighted. And when you click these pages, you actually can click it and it'll go to that page completely. So you have
on,
these
on a separate tab.
Yeah, on a separate tab. So the good thing about it is it's really helpful when you're it's really helpful when you're actually doing when you're doing a lot of modding. So you can see that the highlighted orange part, the highlighted yellow part, you can actually click it in the regular world here. This is kind of just an example, but when you click it, it'll actually open up a brand new tab and take you to that page up here at the top. So it's really neat in general. It's a really nice tool to have. And I wanted to share that with you guys. It's called Swap Meet Shops. And it really is helpful, especially when you are a mod and especially when you're modding a bunch of different places at once.
And now you have to be off on your computer.
Yeah, I will post the link. You don't have to do it on a computer. You can do it on an Android phone or I think an Apple phone. It does cost some money if you want it all the time, but I've enjoyed it so much and it keeps it so much easier for me to mod when I am modding. Takes it out of my brain. It's just so much to do. Hey, Marino, that I've done it. So I'm going to post the link real quick for it. Yes, Lisa, I will. But I wanted to kind of give you an idea of what it looked like. And I'm going to post the link so you guys can try that out on your own and play with it and stuff. But you do have a free portion of it. It does give you a free stuff. But yeah, it does work. It works like, I think you get 2 hours a month or a day or a week. I don't know. Yeah, so it's great. All right, see you later, Jake. Thanks. I'll be in touch with you about when we can come, when we can visit and stuff. When he can come. Okay, I'm going to post the link for the Swap Meet Shops, okay?
What is he?
Got to run out of wood on the fire. Stay safe, everyone. He's got to get.
Oh, he's got to put wood on the fire.
Yeah. Okay, let me do this.
Even his trees are Texan trees.
What? Why?
Because they're cold.
Oh, my word.
They're in a greenhouse. They'll be fine.
They're not fine. Hey, Ricky, you're going to sign up for that. Have a great Friday, too. Yeah, you do, too. Eric looks lost. Good night, Ricky. Good night, Jake. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you, guys. If we don't see you, make sure you have a good Thanksgiving beforehand. Yeah, so Shadow Scout, definitely pretty cool. Do you have Shadow Scout's name in here?
I don't think so.
Shadow Scout, if you don't mind giving us your first name, that way we can call you by name. If you don't mind, if you don't trust us and you think we're a bunch of weirdos, then definitely do not give it to us.
It's not about trust. If you don't trust us, don't give it to us. But we are a bunch of weirdos usually. So, I mean, don't let that hinder your ability to trust us.
Or if you don't trust anybody else in here.
Yeah, sure.
There's definitely some shade.
See you later, Mike. Thank you so much for coming by, too. I appreciate it.
See you later, Mike. Thank you again.
What plants do we put in the greenhouse? Well, Carmen.
Yeah, so let's talk about the greenhouse for a minute then, if you want to. Okay, so as I said earlier, Monica wanted to wait until it was pitch black outside to overwinter, if you want to call it that, because I don't really think it's overwintering if you just move it from one location to another. And I don't even know.
That's exactly what overwintering is.
Well, I guess, I was kind of, I don't want to say I was wordsmithing, and if you took it like that, I'm sorry, but earlier when you were saying transplant, I don't think it's technically transplanting if you're keeping it all in the same soil and you're just relocating it. I thought transplanting was more like when you're taking it from like a potted area or in the ground over one section and then taking it and put it on another.
Joran.
Okay, awesome.
Joran.
Oh yeah.
Joran. I'm saying it wrong probably.
I like when Monica tries.
Joran.
Yeah.
Bro Cowgirl said, I just have to tell you, your twin is a longtime friend of mine. Her name is Mary Beth. Every time I watch your lives, that's who I think of. Oh, that's cool.
Who's Mary Beth?
I don't know, but I hope she's cute. No, it's Brooke Cowgirl's friend. A longtime friend of hers. Is she a nice person though?
Well, geez, I would hope so. If it was her, what did she say?
No, her longtime friend. That
Oh.
doesn't mean she's a good person or a good friend.
Wow. You think
I mean, she
would
could be
keep
thinking
bad
like
company?
mean. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that she could. Yeah. Yeah. See? Joran. Yeah. Sorry. I can't pronounce a lot of things.
Click down here. Scott,
He loves it. Don't even try.
first of all, I'm like a duck, man. Water is just rolling off me. You can't crack this, buddy. And two, I'm coming for you still. Don't be trying to loosen me up. I already know what you're trying to do.
Okay, I gotta find that
coming.
channel swap meets thing.
All right, I see Trinity keeping us on the big screen. That might be a little bit scary. So, okay, over in the greenhouse. So we took some of did we get what tomato plant was that?
I'm pronouncing it wrong, and that's understandable. Sorry. Everything I pronounce is usually wrong anyway. So, yeah. Hey, Casey. How are you? He
Okay.
said, I'm so late, buddy.
She's ignoring me. So I'm just going to say tomato. How about that? There was a tomato plant.
Okay, it wasn't
we
just
did-
tomato plant. It was like a massively overgrown, extremely large tomato, like, thing. It was just like, it came up through its like holder and it just vomited itself over to the edge. It was very massive, very big. And he's like, we could probably just dig this up and stick it in the thing. And I wasn't sure if it was going to die or not. So I covered the rest of my plants, but maybe it'll be okay tonight.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it at all.
And we did peppers. We did the 3 peppers. We did 3 of the little red ones, the one you wanted, Carmen, and then something else. Oh, sorry. Southern, we were distracted. Hi, Yes, he was sniffing my hair, all being weird. Yeah. Sorry, Wendy. Yeah.
That's all right. That's my lady friend. All right. And then Donna from Nana's Crazy Life. What's going on? Just came in. So if you're modding out there, by the way, go ahead and stop.
Yeah, you don't have. Well, you can keep watching for things.
Yeah, watch, but
Yeah, you don't have to keep putting people's links up. It's fine. I'll do it here and there.
just
Chill.
relax. All right. So we also put some peppers in there. Green peppers.
Mhm.
Oh, it's purple peppers.
No. Oh yeah, we did 1 purple pepper.
Yeah.
We did 1 sweet little
The
lunchbox
lunchbox.
peppers
Yeah.
because Elijah and Eric
Oh.
love them things.
Man, those are good.
We should have pulled all the rest of them. I have to go back out. Carmen said to water, so I'm going to go back and watered. I
Okay.
did just get Bidened. I just got Bidened.
Well, I don't think it's okay. I'll take that.
He sniffed me.
Well,
Oh
I mean,
my gosh.
if wouldn't you rather your spouse sniff you than
Other people?
other people?
Creepy people?
I mean,
Yes.
I don't
yes,
know what
for
to
sure.
say. It's just, I always want my kids to know how much I love my wife, which is why she needs to make sure she washes her hair. That's really what it is. I need to see if she actually took a bath today.
I washed my hair. Hey, Donna, how are you?
All right. So,
Hey, our Okie Homestead, how are ya?
all right. So let's
Okay, so your fade fast. Good night, Rochelle. I was watching some of Rochelle's stuff today because I realized that we weren't subscribed to her again. So I had to go back and subscribe. I had to go back and subscribe to like 4 different channels today that I wasn't subscribed to apparently. Super not happy.
yeah.
So I went and watched a bunch of their stuff just so that I could make sure that the subs stuck.
How did you figure out you weren't? You just like
I
didn't
went
notice them or something?
No, actually, I saw somebody say something. I went on something else and I just went on down a rabbit hole anyway.
You know, now I will say that
Oh,
for some
good
reason,
night, Jen and Wiley, or Jen probably. Yeah. Babysit a bunch of kids. Let me get out of here so I can take a shower and go to bed. Get it? I get it.
get that hair clean, girl. You know, that's a, yeah,
What?
I don't remember.
Going down the rabbit hole, finding another channel.
Oh, I was going to say
channels.
that actually in one of the lives I was in, I don't remember if it was ours or somebody else's, but I hadn't seen somebody in a while. And I'm like, where are they? And now the weird thing is I haven't seen any kind of alerts come up. And I was thinking, well, maybe they didn't put any videos up,
Mhm.
but I just haven't had any alerts. So
It wasn't that. It was probably that we were unsubscribed to them.
no, that we were subscribed. I went and looked for them
Oh, okay.
and we were subscribed.
So that's
but-
kind of how it happens. Hey, Leanne. Oh, she's back. See, I think that's kind of how it happened. I was in another live. I was actually in Scott's live. I saw something. Good night, cats meow. We saw something. We did something else. And then I saw somebody say something and I just kind of went down a rabbit hole of looking up people. And I think it was actually, maybe I went to that way. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, needless to say, oh, Carmen's sending me a picture. You are too much, Carmen.
All right. So let's talk about the one thing. I thought that was super important. Where's your, not?
The social media burnout.
Yeah. Talk about, I think that's a great
Okay.
topic.
Good night, Brenda. Everybody's leaving. See? So, okay. I
That's
wanted
because you're taking over. And
Yeah.
They wanted to
20
hear my
drop offs.
stories.
this week. Yeah, for real, Wendy. Okay. So I wanted to ask, and we can just invite people up here too. We just got to get the things. Anybody else, if these are YouTube bell notifications, I literally get notifications of a new upload days after the video is put up. Yes, for real. That's happening, as well as Were you going to talk? I have that happen as well. As my favorite is when you have a notification bell that came up and said that it was done. Well, that's probably the same thing. Like I got something for Alicia, our country mama. It said she posted 3 minutes ago. And I was like, oh, she put something new up. And then I went to it. And then when I clicked on it, I realized that it was like 3 hours before. I was like, well, that's kind of weird. So it was very strange.
Yeah, I will say that the other day we posted something.
Yeah, I did. I came in earlier. Yeah.
We posted something a while back, and on my personal account, because I use that as a way to kind of like check what we're doing, make sure it sounds good, looks good, all that jazz.
Hey, Local Life Outdoors.
Hey, what's going on? And when I didn't get the notification, I didn't even really pay attention to it, but it was like the next day I was at work.
Yeah.
And I got a notification that Bland's Promised Land Ranch put something up. I'm like, wait, what? And I thought maybe I was just, I had missed the notification somehow, but it actually just popped up.
That's crazy.
So,
yeah, that's weird. Okay, do you want to post the thing and see if anybody wants to come up and chat with us? So that was we can ask about it while they come up. Anybody want to come up and share about how, you've been slacking really notify you guys are uploading a video. Okay, so what do you want to do?
Oh,
Invite. So just copy the clipboard and then post it. So here's the thing. I wanted to ask you guys, maybe you guys can come up and talk about it.
All right, now here's the thing. Well, we can open up the floor, but we're gonna have to do like one, maybe two people, because I don't know if it's gonna make our internet go bang.
Try. Can't hurt. Try.
Okay, so we'll have to take turns. We'll have to play nice.
Well, I mean, we could probably have a couple people.
All right, you just talk. I'm doing this.
Okay. So anyway, my
believe
thought.
I just asked you to talk.
Yep. My thought was like how you had 2 videos shorts on the crash. Yes, exactly. Yes, Leanne, just like that. Yeah. I don't know, Scott. I don't know if he can handle you coming up here to visit. So you can jump on that. Yeah.
Get
bring
Scott up here. I'll make him sit in the green room all night long. Yeah.
So anyway, no. How do you guys handle YouTube burnout? Do you just completely disconnect? Do you because I know it's happened, not just YouTube. Oh, there's Daz. Do you just disconnect completely from society, or do you just back off of social media a little bit at a time? Hey, Daz, how are you?
Sorry, I'm just getting rid of the other screen because I've got you guys talking to me twice in delay.
Twice the trouble here.
Well, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up when you're ready. Monica, keep telling whatever you were asking. Go.
No, so I was just asking, how do you guys disconnect, or how do you guys deal with social media burnout? Because, it really does happen. Like this whole weekend, I just disconnected from YouTube and from all out of it. And Daz, that we've kind of been back and forth in a chat, but I haven't, Arizona Kid hasn't put up a new video in over 2 months. It's true. Sometimes I miss him. I miss seeing his stuff, but sometimes I just can't be in the chats live because my head can't do it. I've just got to stop, enjoy being home, being present with my kids. But you better be nice to Scott. Being present in the moments. We put up our Christmas tree, which was really nice. And just doing those moments, I just have to do that. I mean, yeah. So I was just wondering how you guys did that too. Daz just wants to hear more thrilling stories so we can watch his reaction.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and react to stuff. I'll just pull faces and make hand gestures and stuff.
You better let Scott up here.
Scott who?
Scott, you better let Scott up here. Look, it's just face
Scott
now.
who?
You better, it's just Scott's eyeballs now. He's going to put them on.
Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mute him.
Scott.
I muted him.
You better stop.
He can't talk. I have all the control.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go.
Not my first day on StreamYard.
Being out in the woods is how I separate. Is how I separate from the noise of life. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I guess for me, I'll say this: that you have to prioritize your channel first of all.
Sure.
And it's not to look at it from like a selfish perspective, but I've said this from the beginning. Well, I've said this several times, and that is my oldest son has been a great sounding board. And I guess it's because of all the YouTube videos he's watched and just watched about people creating YouTube videos. Yeah. What I've always had in my mind is I cannot expect, probably most of every person that's in this chat right now has their own channel. I cannot expect every YouTube channel
Mm-hmm.
to support what I'm doing. Because if we all tried to support every channel, I mean, we can support by subscribing and, giving thumbs up periodically or whatever. But most people are putting out 2 videos, 3 videos a week. That's just add up the time. I mean, it's not possible. And I think that for me, and I've been wanting to tell people this for a long time, is, I respect everybody that's in here. I'll support you any way I can, but you have to understand that we have to do family stuff. We have to do all this other stuff, because I know some people come in here and they're apologetic. They're like, no, I'm so sorry. I'm late, or I'm sorry that.
Don't ever apologize for coming in here, even just to say hi. I actually show up sometimes in people's lives just to say hi, and then something happens and I'm like, oh crap, I got to get out of here. And then I feel bad because I just dip out, but I just wanted to say hi and let people know I'll be back. Because sometimes if I just dip in to say hi, then I'll know I wanted to go back and see what they were doing. Because I think, Daz, we were talking about it, watching lives that are recorded actually gives the channel watch hours. So
Can I ask Daz a question?
yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes. I got a question for you, sir.
27.
So Eric's
Egypt.
talking about no. Just
Okay.
now.
I was trying to guess.
Eric was talking about, putting up so many lives, or, like putting up so many videos. How long does it take for 2 10-second fly videos?
Hey, Dad, watch us, Daz. Ready?
Don't you dare disconnect him. Give me that remote.
Wait, where are you going?
Give me that remote.
Hi, guys.
That's
Scott, I need your home address. I have a sticker I need to send.
I have his address.
Go ahead. It's on my About page. Actually,
Yeah,
it doesn't come to my house. It goes to somebody else's house, but
oh
funny.
my goodness. And see, watching people's playlists at night or doing those things is always helpful, but yeah.
I think, that's the big thing too for me, and you guys can chime in as well. I think that that's why it's important to make good content that you feel good about, because you're either going to walk away from it thinking, you know what, I did a really good job with that, and be done with it, or you're going to get frustrated and think, well, why didn't anybody watch my video?
Local Life Outdoors just hit 1,000 subs today.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Oh, congratulations.
That's
awesome.
great.
Yeah,
congrats.
Man, that's awesome.
And see, like, look, Uncle Al just stopped by to say hello. Hello, Uncle Al. See, look, that right there, that's what I do a lot of. I jump into people's lives, and then I just have to pop out.
My stupid hand keeps going off the screen, so I'm like,
look, Troy's got Eric pegged. Eric had to make sure the lighting was good and his hair was done.
That's true. Daz knows what I'm talking about, right, Daz? You got to have good lighting.
Yeah, lighting. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm looking around. I've got one light on above me. That's it. So that's what I'm using today. But no, I was jumping on because Monica and Eric, or as I like to say, Erica, touched on some good topics, like touching on the burnout and it goes to mental health as well. And just you do need to step back and not feel, I'm saying this even though I'm guilty of all these things, but you need to step back, and you just can't keep up with everybody. I mean, I had someone about 4 weeks ago say to me, why aren't you watching my stuff as much anymore? But this person does multiple lives during the week, multiple videos during the week. And I'm sorry, but I'll sit in their live chat and actively discuss things and everything for an hour and a half in that session. And then I'll watch a video, and then, I was made to feel really bad that I hadn't watched all these other videos and attended another live session, which was, I think, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, my time. And unfortunately, that person's not the only person on YouTube. And you sort of got to understand that people just can't sit and watch your channel all the time and accept it. So yeah, I didn't mean to rant, but I wanted to use that as an example because I thought that was a really good example of you just can't possibly support every single person with every single thing they do.
It's
I
true.
just can't believe how somebody could be that rude.
I
Sorry.
was thinking the same thing. I was like,
Yeah.
you don't need people like that in your life, Daz. That's what I'd be like, unfollow you, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You thought I wasn't watching your videos before.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
a bit surprised, but yeah. Look, the person is a very nice person, and I still watch their content when I can. And it was really unfortunate they said it, but yeah, I was just shocked. But anyway, yes. Moving on. Yeah, I think we all just need to take a break when it gets too much. And as like with myself, I haven't been well this week, and I've sort of made an effort today to come back today and force myself to be active with everybody. And the amount of people that are here now and were here earlier for me, even though I was gone for a week, is awesome. And don't ever think that, oh, gee, I'm taking some days off YouTube or a week off YouTube. No one's going to be there anymore. Unless you're a very, very bad person, it's not going to happen. Because
I saw all the people when you said something on your community tab, I was noticing that everybody was like, oh, take a break. We'll be back. We'll be here when you get back. And I was like, right on, everybody. That's the community that this is. The thing is that this community wasn't like a one-hit wonder, a quick shot.
Yeah.
You built this community has been built up around you by the Lord. Truly, I believe that 100%. I feel like God puts us right where he needs us, right when he needs us there for us. And this community has just rallied around you and around all of us at each times. And, why people grow uniquely at their own speed. And I truly believe that God's doing what he's doing in people's lives for a reason and exactly the perfect timing. And so you disappearing for a couple of days or even weeks, whatever it is, it's about what you need to do for you. It's not about anybody else. And this channel is about you and what you're sharing with us. And that's the best part. We love sharing your life with you in whatever way you're willing to share.
Yeah, it's so good. It's just from my point of view with the mental health, issues and stuff like that, it's so important to step back and just chill and not let it overtake everything and accept it is for what it is, I guess. Sorry, I'm getting a bit heavy here. Let's move on to.
There's no need to apologize for that either. We're here. A lot of us know, everybody's backstory.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're here to support you as Darren, Daz, whichever. You know what? I've had a rough couple months. I haven't been putting the videos that I normally do, but you know what? It's life. And it's not that I haven't been recording. I just, it just kind of fell apart all around me. So it's like it'll get better.
And like I said,
I just don't want to hear anybody say, I'm sorry or whatever. That just crushes me. That I would, and I get where you're coming from, but please never ever say sorry, especially with this community. I've not seen this many people love one another so unconditionally than what our community brings.
Yeah,
and that's heartfelt.
Yeah, and that's what. Again, Monica and we've especially tried that with this channel, is to try to find ways to encourage people and to to motivate them to be better at what they do. But if you've noticed, we've never had anybody on that's going to help us do better at videoing or at what angles to shoot at or whatever. It's always been about what you're doing at your home. Because the thing is that, I tell people this all the time, because I don't go on vacation. I never go on vacation. My downtime is when I go deal with the cows or the pigs or whatever. except for when we decided to do it in the pitch black. Now that's not downtime,
Like tonight.
but
He was putting hay out there for the cows and it was like dark out.
yeah, I know. I actually ran into one of the cows because the bulls always
What?
want to headbutt the hay.
When were you going to tell me this?
Well, just ride with me and you'll see it.
I was busy.
So here he's trying to headbutt the hay roll, right? And so he's like going at it. Well, I lift the hay roll up because I can't see, so I can get the headlights to shine underneath.
Yeah.
And he didn't move, and I bumped him with the tractor.
Oh my gosh. We're going to have a brain dead bull out there.
It was his rib. He'll be good. Anyway, but we just try to encourage people because the thing is that, in this world, especially right now, there are so many things that can get us down, can get us depressed, that get us
Mhm.
angry, upset. There's so many people in here that are looking at losing their jobs. We're right here at the holidays, I think, and Lisa could probably attest to this. I think holidays is like one of the highest times of suicide rate or something like that. It doesn't need to be like that. And that's why we try to make this our live. We try to make it lighthearted. We try to, just love on each other, encourage each other,
Mhm.
go out and check each other out. And like we tell people, if you don't want to be here, that's okay. If you can come every now and again, that's okay. We just want this place to be a place where you can just kind of unwind and enjoy the time that you're here. So we even felt bad sometimes with the mods because the mods, good grief, the mods are working hard.
Yeah, y'all are killing yourselves for us. We appreciate you so much.
I felt bad. I didn't even recognize people the first few weeks. I think because we were really new at things, I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, you guys were awesome though.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without you.
Yeah,
for sure. Mountain Grandma, what's going on?
Hey, okay. So let's ask another question then. So my other question is, what do you guys do for way of, because we have two different people in two different countries here,
Yeah,
right? So
you got it.
what kind of unique holiday traditions do you have? Do you have anything unique for like,
Well, first,
you don't celebrate, do you celebrate Thanksgiving, Scott? It's not the same.
In October, when
Ah,
it
it's
should
so
be done
weird.
during harvest.
Why do you guys gotta be weirdos now?
so we're
We
done.
don't celebrate it a week before Christmas.
We're done.
It's like a month.
We're done encouraging people now. Monica's just going to start throwing shade and dismantling people for different traditions. Jeez, whiz, how
Okay.
offensive.
So what kind of holiday traditions do you have? And by way of Thanksgiving and Christmas, not connected because they're completely separate. But on your special Thanksgiving day or your Christmas time,
You're asking like two different Thanksgiving, Scott. Keep it simple. Jeez, whiz.
back in October.
Okay, what did you
Well,
do?
it's the same as what you do: eat turkey and watch football.
What's up? Wait, are you talking about Canadian football?
Is that like
Why,
the
you got
ham
a
they
problem
have?
with it?
Oh, here we go.
That's
Here we go.
oh, jeez.
It's the
Here we
minor
go.
league.
Get a room.
What's Canadian? What's Canadian football? Is it different
it's
for real?
the minor league.
Is it like hockey?
Canadian
Football, hockey?
Canadian football is where men are real men. We play with bigger balls up here. Just saying.
All right. You know what? You guys want to go there? Well, Scott's gone there. So I'll tell you what.
We
You guys
don't.
want to talk? You want to talk about your football and your bigger men up in Canada and stuff. Over here, guys, when we play football, they don't wear helmets and shoulder pads and all the stuff that you guys have over there. Our
They
men
do it in their
and
beards and
women
socks.
are real athletes. Socks, shorts, a shirt. That's it. Get out there. Game on.
Now you're talking about
My last
rugby. Is that right?
Oh, that's cool.
my last
Sorry,
rugby
Eric,
game,
was
I
that-
went through 2 shirts.
Daz, I was asking. You're referencing rugby, though, right?
And Australian rules football. We say Aussie rules.
Okay.
But both men and women, doesn't matter who you are, you get out there and you go hard and you play hard and obviously respect each other. But but I just had to jump in with that whole
No,
people
hey,
will pick
look.
her up here thing.
That to me, that's borderline crazy. And my brother, when he went away to college, he played rugby, and he was a big boy.
Yep.
So that was a little different than, which was funny because one of my younger brothers was like, "Oh, my bigger brother plays rugby. I'm going to do that." And he was much smaller, so he went to like one practice and like fractured his bone, his leg. I don't know. It was something, and he
Yeah.
never went back again.
Yeah.
But it's
I have to admit, though-
totally different. Go ahead, Des.
Oh no, I was just going to say, it's getting really good now with say rugby. Well, say rugby league, for instance. You've got rugby union and rugby league. They're very similar. With the rugby league now, when it comes to tackles and stuff like that, there's severe penalties for tackling people the wrong way and doing things that can cause injury. So, yeah, it's pretty good. It's they can go in there without all their pads and helmets and play hard, but still be penalized for doing the wrong thing or, being dangerous.
I thought we would
Hey,
bring you
Steve.
up.
Well,
We'd bring you up some support there, Daz.
Oh, wait, you're muted. You're muted.
I'll translate for him. G'day, everybody. I'm Steve.
There he is. Can't hear you yet.
I'm wrangling a snake with one hand down here at the moment. And got my
and
there he is.
and there he is.
Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and I thought I'd better come up and even up the odds. If you get a bit outnumbered, Daz, I thought the Aussies better stick together.
Yeah,
Well,
there you
now-
go. So yeah,
now
there's
what-
people on their sports where they wear helmets and stuff, mate. What's going on with that?
Yeah, well, look, I do admit that our boys either through bravery or stupidity go and do a pretty rough sport with no protection. But having said that, I do love my American football. So and we can talk about American football because the Dolphins have actually won the last 2 weeks. So I'm quite happy to bring that topic up. We're not getting slammed every week, so it's all good.
Oh, I thought you said American football, not college.
Yeah.
Oh, that's harsh.
It's the
That is-
Dolphins. Hey, they've been
that is-
horrible forever.
Oh, what? You think you're not telling me something?
This is a guy who followed Green Bay his entire young life. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
lived in
Yeah,
Maryland.
Yeah,
and
that
cheered
explains
for
a lot.
Green Bay.
Mm.
That explains a lot.
I suffered through until they finally got Brett Favre. So
Yeah.
that was when it all happened there.
That's
I want to say
turned
hey
around.
to Modest Moongazer real quick. I just saw they popped them here. And me and you, Akers. Howdy to
Oh,
both
yeah.
of you all.
There's another Canadian.
My neighbors.
Well,
Yeah.
half Canadian.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, who's half Canadian?
Me and you acres.
Oh.
They're in
So
Canada. though.
Angie's Canadian and Mike is
Yeah.
American. Yeah.
He said, yeah, like, oh, I wish I had good internet. I'd come cheer Scott. Yeah, see?
So-
So, it's bringing up the difference between rugby and American football, Daz. It's actually quite ironic that football, at the younger levels that I coach, we're actually teaching the kids now gator tackles and rugby tackles because
Okay.
of the head-on-head.
Yeah.
Like I say, I've coached youth sport for 32 years, so I'd say the last 5 years we've been introducing it more and more and more.
Yep.
And I am very proud to say that I have not had a young lad drop with a concussion
Yep.
in the 5 years that I've coached. Like,
Mm.
the new hitting techniques.
Mm.
And
You-
they're actually going, because we've been 5 years, a lot of kids now that are into university level, almost ready to break into the pros, they've been taught the gator roll, they've been taught how to keep their head out of any contact.
Yeah.
So you're going to see that now starting in the professional leagues where,
Mm.
they're not going to be leading with their heads. Hence why
Yep.
my neck operation and two, titanium rods holding my head onto my shoulders.
Mm.
But that's what we were taught whenever we were kids. You led with your head.
And
Yeah.
and the NFL has got that ongoing situation with the concussion syndrome, and it actually has there's a correlation into a part of, as you know, I do snake relocating part time, and over here you can buy what's called snake repellers. So they're a solar-powered little thing that sits in the ground and buzzes, and it's supposed to keep snakes away. And we hate them because, one, they don't work, and two, it gives a false sense of security. So people think they're protected when they're not.
Yeah.
And the issue with American football, as much as I love it, that helmet gives people a false sense of security. You know, they've played it for decades and decades thinking that the helmet's going to protect them. And all it does is it actually prevents the actual cuts and bruises and that sort of stuff. But the actual impact damage to the brain floating around inside that skull and smashing against the skull wall has been proved to make that concussion syndrome. And the NFL has got to do something about it. So if they're adopting better techniques to avoid that constant hitting, that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Well, and I gotta say, if I knew where my son had his helmet, I went out and bought him the top of the line Rydell helmet. He played a high level football all through, right up to college. He played provincially and was asked to go out and try out for the national team.
Yeah.
And I spent the extra money because the helmets that they're giving the school age kids make me sick.
Yeah.
They're giving them $150 helmets. Well, they're hitting too hard for that.
That's right.
And
Daz, we've had a lot of players in our go to the football, both Aussie rules and rugby, that have had to give the game away because of regular concussions. There's been a lot of players running around with those skull caps on, trying to extend their career, but some of them are in danger of dying on the field the next time they got. Unfortunately, in our game, you get some rough tackles, and sometimes players will do the wrong thing and actually, throw them onto the ground and spear tackle them. And as much as the rules say you can't do it, it still happens.
We all did it.
Yeah.
I played rugby right through, and rugby and football. Rugby was in the spring, football was in the fall.
Yeah.
And played hockey in between. So I've done a lot of damage to my body. But I had fun.
To see. It's good to see now. Like I follow the National Rugby League and international cricket, and now it's really heavily enforced that if someone gets a knock to the head by a ball or whatever, they're immediately looked at, and they take their time looking at them. They give them a test on the spot, and if the person assessing them is not happy with what's going on there, they're gone for the game. That's it. So it's all been taken a lot more serious now, and
as it should be.
The athletes, hopefully there'll be less, of what we're seeing now of athletes that have retired and are in, a pretty bad way.
I'm sorry, but it's the parents you got to worry about, especially the age group where I coach is grade 9 and 10. I have parents that are lying for kids. I'm certified for head contact. I can do the whole protocol on the side of the field. And if I say he's out, and sorry, I'm not being, key. There's not very many ladies that play here that level of football. It's just because of the size. But once I say the kid's done, he's supposed to be cleared by a doctor. You want to know how many parents I have show up at the next practice and say, "Oh, little Johnny's totally fine." Okay, I'm sorry, but little Johnny had a pupil this size and a pupil that size. Little Johnny wasn't okay. He took a severe hit to the head. He needs to be medically cleared. Now, I'm the parent. I'm telling them they're going to play. I'm like, yeah, funny. I'm the coach telling them who's going on the field. Little Johnny ain't playing until I see a doctor's bill. And I've lost some close friends because of it.
And then conversely, you put them on the field, they get hit again, and they end up in a coma or worse, and the same parent's going to be coming after you with a lawsuit.
That's right.
Yep.
Monica, can I just apologize to Monica for taking the topic off the topic?
I know. I'm so sorry, Monica.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to figure out, is Canadian football actually different than
Yes.
NFL football?
Yes.
Canadian football, honestly, we do have larger balls. longer field. Your
But it
field
looks
is
like-
is
If I didn't know it, would it look the same? Like if I was watching
Yes, you wouldn't know the difference.
our
She
field
wouldn't.
is wider and longer.
it? Okay.
You guys have it takes you guys 4 downs to get another first down. We're 3.
Oh,
So
okay.
there is a significant difference. Now there is quite a few. It's almost a breeding. It's a breeding tool for the NFL, and to keep guys in shape.
Okay. So
There's
go ahead. You're good. You were
Like-
say there.
an average salary here is 100,000 US, where you guys are, I believe the cap is, or for a rookie, what is it, Eric? 450 or something?
Ridiculous. Is what
Anyways.
it is.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Like just crazy.
Yeah.
But actually, I've had a lot of American football fans really enjoy the Canadian game because now they're starting to play it on ESPN.
Ooh,
So
okay.
it's starting to get farther and farther, and we're in our playoffs right now.
Okay.
So, it's I grew up playing it.
Mhm.
Now, yes, LSU is my, college level. The Seahawks are my NFL level. Ottawa's my Canadian club. I just love the game of football and rugby. It's
So
something.
on your holidays, are you sitting back? You're watching your Canadian football. Daz, you and Sweeney's, you guys are
On that
what,
screen
watching
right
your
there.
rugby? There you go. You're watching your rugby. You're just hanging out.
It's
there any-
cricket season over here at the moment.
What is it?
Yeah,
Cricket. Oh, that's right. Opposite. My bad.
Mm.
it's the Ashes.
That's
The
one-
Ashes. It's
Yeah.
the Ashes.
Oh, that's
Which-
right. You've been watching cricket, haven't you, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been for others people that don't know. I've sort of been borrowing Monica and a few other people behind the scenes with cricket info in the middle of the night about the
Yeah.
Aussies and other countries and
That's right. We just get all excited. We're like, yeah, good job, Daz. We have no idea. I don't anyway. I'm all like, good job.
yeah.
Yeah, see,
But,
I'm quite an unusual Australian. If I can see 5-minute highlights of cricket, that's enough for me. I would prefer to go to the dentist and sit and watch cricket, but that's just me. Yeah. And the other thing too, Scott, I did hear that another difference between Canadian and American football. I don't know if this is right. I want you to verify. Apparently, the Canadian quarterbacks use bigger numbers on the snap when they're calling out because the Canadians can count higher. Is that right?
Oh,
You're setting me up. You're setting me up. And I'm going to have to say yes, but I can honestly say half the quarterbacks are American and half are Canadian. So we have the intelligent quarterbacks come to Canada, yes.
Yeah. Cool.
And they actually can use like colors.
Oh, geez. That is severe processing power.
They're awesome.
and Scott, I believe the bacon would probably taste better there as well at the game.
We are
Oh,
in Canada.
Absolutely.
That's ham. It's just a round slab of ham.
No.
So okay,
Amen.
so is cricket okay? Okay,
Yeah,
ready? I'm gonna
here we
ask
go.
it. Is cricket like baseball?
Oh, I knew she was going to say that.
Or is it like
Oh.
baseball and
What
golf
did I-
together?
what did I
It's like
just-
baseball, but like
Okay,
golf.
Monica,
Baseball
can I
and golf.
just
It's like watching paint dry.
say, as an Australian sports fan, I will give you an example of how offended you've just made me. Monica, here we go. Are you guys ready? Monica, are Americans and Canadians the same?
Yeah, we're all people.
Oh, that was cute.
Scott looks just like a person that lives in America. He
Well,
he is an
yeah.
American. He's actually part of
Yeah.
North America.
Monica's not.
Scott is part of
Oh.
North America.
Monica's not
You-
playing
So-
along, guys.
You got me.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah, we're all North Americans.
You know, and
Got me.
here's the thing.
Wait, no,
though.
for real though. What's
No,
cricket? Isn't it like
I-
baseball but golfing? And that's
do
cricket,
you
right?
Do you want him?
Or you don't really, like a
Do you
low
want
ball.
him to explain?
Do they
everything?
always throw low balls? That's what I think I've seen it before. It's like a flat baseball bat,
Yes, good enough. Perfect. She's got it.
and they hit it like lower.
Moving right along.
Can I have
Alright.
do a quick explanation?
Yes,
So
yes, please.
one thing that happens in cricket is that you're in the clubhouse, and then there's a guy out in the middle, and he's in batting. And when he goes out, you go out of the clubhouse to go into the innings, and you'll cross over. So and then once you're in there until you go out, and then once you go out, you've got to go out of the ground and back into the clubhouse. Does that help?
Nope. Well, the clubhouse is like a dugout, right? You get out of the dugout, you go into the field, you bat, you stay on the field until you're out, and then you go out, and then you go into the dugout, and the next guy comes in. Simple.
It's as clear as mud.
All right. How about I talk about Monica's question about the Christmas thing, what we do?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff
What else
like
do you
that?
do for Christmas?
Yeah. All right. So I was looking at your tree in the background, and what we do here for our family is because it's my wife's birthday on the 8th of December, we have to wait till her birthday to decorate for Christmas. It's like
Nice.
it's her day to decorate and stuff like that. But yeah, but we pretty much, because it's summer over here in Australia, obviously the food is, I guess like anywhere, the food's there, and a lot of people like to do barbecues on Christmas and stuff like that, and the roasts and things. I guess what you guys probably do, chicken and turkey, maybe.
We're gonna do turkey from our own farm this year. Our own turkey.
Very nice. That's
Turkey and
awesome.
ham are pretty much the staple
Ham.
meats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what we
we'd
usually
probably
do.
do roast chicken. Steve can help me out here. Probably roast chicken and
Yeah.
roast lamb for
Is this
Christmas.
for Christmas? Yeah. So look,
Yeah,
our menu is roast chicken, roast lamb, roast pork, roast potatoes, pumpkin. You'll have corn, peas and beans, gravy. Yeah, that's sort of pretty well. And that's a fairly standard one. But some families do seafood-based ones, so they'll have prawns and
Yeah.
lobster and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And then, of course, the piece of resistance is the Christmas pudding. So Christmas pudding with brandy custard. Yeah, can't beat it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we need a recipe. We need
Yeah,
a
are you gonna
recipe,
be putting out
guys. There you go.
Christmas recipes, Daz?
A good
Well-
Christmas pudding is, Daz will attest to this, a good Christmas pudding is
Yeah.
a job and a half. Yeah, but it's worth it.
It's an effort.
I'd like to see a-
Absolute effort.
I'd like to see a video because I would attempt that.
Oh,
You know,
that would be
you know
cool.
what? Speaking of videos, and I'm not saying this to get everyone to go to my channel, but
Go to my channel.
Daz,
No.
we just talked about this.
hey,
Go to the channel.
wait, I'm about
Go
to
to
mention you
Daz's channel.
guys. No, I'm about to mention these two over there. So I made a chocolate ripple cake, which is an iconic Australian dessert.
So good.
And Monica and Eric over here have actually made it themselves and tried it
Legit.
themselves.
It is so
And
good.
what I was trying to get at is that it's something that I've grown up with seeing at people's houses, and obviously my family and myself, and we all make them. And yeah, look, if you wanted to see what one was, like a Christmas type item that we do over here, I do have a video on my channel.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's
It
a
sounded
good
awful
one.
saying it that way, but
That's a good one.
Yeah. But the Christmas pudding is basically a spiced fruit cake. So it's got dried fruit in it and a really nice cinnamony bread, and then it's wrapped in a cloth and it's boiled, and then let to rest. And so you basically it's a really flavoursome boiled fruit cake, but it takes a long time to cook, and it's a bit of a task. But oh my god, it's fantastic. Yeah.
yeah.
I can't eat fruitcake, but I will eat Christmas pudding till I'm nearly sick.
Is that right? Wow.
All right.
Fruitcake
I've
is
got to
kind
find.
of a thing.
You've
And
either
Monica,
got to send me a recipe or do a video, Daz, or Steve.
Yeah.
One of you.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, I've actually got 2 videos coming out very soon. I've just filmed making scones with jam and cream, which is the
Nice.
Australian version of biscuits, and also Anzac biscuits. So we've got a Anzac biscuits cook up, and they're real. I've been eating them all week. They're awesome.
That's
So,
exciting. Okay,
yeah.
so I got to ask, Rolling with Raquel said, we bring hay to put under the dining table, sing a song while throwing up a bowl of fruit and nuts, and then we eat when the first star shows in the sky, and then the wheat throwing begins. They throw wheat. Is that a thing? Scott, is that like a
yeah. Maybe
January
out west. Well, I'm thinking that's before or after they've been abducted by aliens.
Oh my gosh, you did not just say that.
I think I did.
Raquel.
I love Raquel.
Raquel.
I love Raquel.
Great. Wait,
But
do you
either
really
she's been
throw wheat?
drinking-
They throw wheat. Did you just ask if she's been drinking?
Possibly.
I would
Oh
love
my
to see
God.
Raquel's face right now.
We have something similar in Australia. So
Maybe she
we,
can come up and explain it.
Yeah, Raquel, I'm
We,
going to need you to explain that. I'm very interested.
It's not under the table, but somewhere near the table will be an esky. So an esky is like a portable cooler, and it'll be
Okay.
filled with ice, and it'll be filled with stubbies of beer. And the only thing we throw is the empty beer bottles in the recycle bin as we drink copious amounts of beer during the day. So is that something similar?
Not sure if that's the same as throwing wheat everywhere.
Okay, all right.
But I'm not sure. Is Rolling with Raquel in here? So let me see if Raquel's in here.
Yeah, I want to know about this, Raquel. Where are you? Is Raquel still here?
She's still here. He can't tag her in this.
I
'cause
think
it's-
so.
Let's see.
Yeah.
She's still here.
She's
Let's see.
she's
just
2
had her.
provinces over. So what they do in Manitoba stays in Manitoba.
Well, you know what? It's like California here. Like what you do in Texas is, but what you do in California is totally different. So I mean,
Yeah, well,
wait, she
Da-
said
Da-
yeah. It's a week.
Daz and I are the same. You know,
to bring good luck and wealth for the year. It's Ukrainian tradition. See, Scott,
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a thing.
it was very offensive.
just-
I've never heard anything of the sort.
That's awesome and interesting.
I think-
I'm trying not to say weird, but
I've learned-
it's interesting.
I think I need to put Scott in time.
Well, Raquel, you're going to have to do a video because
Yeah,
I have a
need to
lot of
do that.
Ukrainian friends, and I've
That's-
never heard of this.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to look that. I'm gonna have to look that up on YouTube now because
Me too.
my kids. I always like to teach my kids different things, and that's really kind of cool to know that that's a different thing. So yes, I'm gonna. Raquel, we love you. We love you deeply. So please don't be
Raquel knows
offended.
that.
She's
Raquel, if she's offended by me now, she's in trouble.
never heard it because Scott doesn't know everything. She said because Scott doesn't know everything.
My fondest memory of Ukrainian people is I used to play volleyball. I was actually selected for an Australian squad at one stage, and I used to play in our town's representative side, and we'd go down to this tournament, and it was every year you'd go to this tournament, and there was a team that would come from Geelong, which is the second biggest city in our state, and there was 2 teams that came from this. One was a Russian team and one was a Ukrainian team, and they could not get them to play together. They for various historical reasons, they hated each other. So the only solution they could come up with was the Russians would go one year and the Ukrainians would go the next year. And so you'd be playing against different people each time and sort of get to know them. But the one consistent thing between both teams, it didn't matter which one turned up, they both smelled of vodka the moment they got to the place. And the amount of vodka that they drank at the tournament was outstanding.
That's
Oh my
really
goodness.
cool, Raquel.
Yeah,
So,
January 6th
Monica,
also. Yeah. Yes.
just quickly, just getting back to the Christmas decorations, is there the segue there? It was,
That was good.
yeah.
Well, no, because it's going to go back to sports in just a minute.
No. Well, let's say not here. I wanted to know decorations with you guys. Is there a certain date or a way that you go about with your decorations?
Well, Eric's birthday is November 5th. And so he likes Christmas a lot. And so whenever it's his birthday, so a couple years ago, probably about 10 years ago, we decided before we moved here that I decided that for his birthday, we would put up the Christmas tree in Maryland. And so we've done it here ever since then. As soon as his birthday hits, that first weekend in November, we put his birthday present up, which is the tree, and we start decorating. And the kids love it. I enjoy Christmas. I enjoy Christmas lights. I absolutely adore it. But I want my house back after the season. And so Eric would have the Christmas tree and everything decorated like a Hallmark movie until March, April, May. I mean, count the days. It would be
Why
up year
not?
round.
Why not?
I need my house back.
I'm with you, Eric.
I need my house
Have
back.
you ever seen that show? What's it
interesting.
called? Oh, The Grinch That Stole Christmas.
Oh, I thought you were like the Looney Bin, the movie about people stuck in a loony mental bin. So anyway, my children, because we have a lot of children that have a lot of things, their things get pushed under the tree, and I allow that for a good week or so. You know, that week that disappears between Christmas and New Year's, where there's like, we know you don't know what day it is, you just know you exist, and you're usually eating food and just you're like existing in that week of life.
Yeah.
That week is allowable. We can have chaos a little bit, and then once the new year hits, I need my life back. I need my house back. I need the bins, the bags that their toys are in to go find a home. They don't have a home.
Okay.
They need to get gone. But that's the reason why our tree is up. That's why we put our Christmas up early, because Eric loves it. I just need my life back in January. And the minute I take my house back in January sometime, he starts calling me the Scrooge, the Grinch, all of it.
Hey,
YouTube diva, Christmas diva.
if the shoe fits.
You're really lucky, Eric, that she leaves it up as long. I wake up on the 26th and Christmas is gone.
Debbie's got a wrap.
No joke. Debbie's got everything boxed, sitting at the basement stairs, ready to go down into the cellar. And but
We don't have a cellar. You're lucky.
November the 12th, my house is decorated.
There you go. See?
You know,
Look at
she's got
that.
her Father Christmas up. She's got the nativity scene up. She's got everything ready to go. But come December 26th, everything is down in a box and she wants her house back.
And you know what? Christmas just makes people happy, and I totally get it. So, putting it up
Stop
early.
being a Grinch.
Putting it up. So, Daz, you'll wait until after your wife's birthday, and then you'll go ahead and get your Christmas up?
Yeah, so it's purely down to my wife's birthday being on that specific date is the reason we wait until the 8th of December.
Yeah.
If it was sooner, like Eric, I could guarantee you we'd have decorations right now. And but my wife loves Christmas. She's an absolute master of organizing and buying and wrapping and all sorts of things. So she really gets into it, and she will leave the house decorated for a good maybe a week to 2 weeks after Christmas. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Loves it. So just staying on Christmas, the presents. Do you guys do presents first thing in the morning, or do you do breakfast first? How do you go about it? Do you have a game plan, or anyone else here?
So what we do, first of all, I want to make a suggestion to you, Daz. Might be hard to do depending on how long you've known your wife, how long you've been married, and stuff like that. But seriously, consider changing her birthday to earlier in the year.
You just wake up one day, you're like, surprise, it's December 8th. And she's like, it's November 8th. You're like, it's December 8th.
Yeah, I mean, you can just change it to November or even October. I'm good with October.
Eric says, I'll say Eric says.
I think I'm safe. She's not going to be able to get to me. I don't know.
I'll be like, that guy in America that I told you about a long time ago that I sat at 2:00 in the morning watching him with a truck in mud. Remember, like, what has my life become that I'm sitting in my room at 2:00 in the family room at 2:00 in the morning watching an American guy in mud in a truck? That was that guy.
Yeah,
the guy with the maggot in the beard. That guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So no, what do we do with the presents? Mainly because for some reason we like to stay up until like 2:00 wrapping.
We watch movies. That's fun.
The kids when they wake up, they're allowed to get into their stocking first, but they're not to open anything under the tree. So basically, the stocking is a way for them to kind of just.
It keeps them busy until we clear all the goop out of our eyes and brush our teeth, and then we usually do some kind of prayer, some kind of devotional in the morning, and keep it focused on why we're actually celebrating the day. And then usually we FaceTime my mom in Maryland because usually she's in Maryland and we're in Texas. So we FaceTime her now and we let her see. We open up some gifts from her if we don't do it on Christmas Eve, but then we just go ahead and go at it, I guess, in the morning. But we usually do it in the morning while breakfast is being made. But there's not a lot of presents here at the house in the morning. We try to keep it minor, just minimal if we can. Because then we go to my mother-in-law's house inevitably, and she's got a bunch there. And with having a large family, it just gets carried away sometimes. So we try to think minimally if we can. So
Yeah. Okay.
And over here, my side of the family, we have sort of an understanding that adults don't give presents to the other adults, so it's just reserved for the kids. We view getting together on Christmas and spending some time together as the best gift you can give, but with that, we also say, if you know another family member like my mum, my dad, if I know they need something during the year, I'm not going to wait till Christmas. I'm going to go do it for them then and there. Get them something they need now, and show your appreciation, your love that way. On Julianne's side of the family, we try to do the same thing. Julianne's mum and dad, or particularly her mum, won't listen. So so there's probably a few gifts, but again, it's mainly reserved. We try to leave it for the kids. So basically, once you turn 18, you transition out of the present receiver to the givey sort of situation, and just enjoy the day. Which is more important than gifts. Once you like when you're an 8 and 9 year old, you want the stuff. It's great.
Yeah.
But there's Christmas, is a time, whether you're religious or not, it's a time where you should be celebrating the people around you that you love, and that shouldn't cost you money.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I like watching my older kids. Think it's fun to see my older kids asking me what to get the younger kids.
Yeah.
And they're like, what can we buy such and such? And I'm like, save your money. And they're like, no, I want to get them something. And so a few years we did like a secret Santa. We don't really do Santa here, but they did like a swap where because there were 8 of them, they would swap names and everybody would get somebody else. And it was really fun to watch them pick out presents for their sibling, older or younger. And that was really fun too. And that way too, my older kids didn't feel like they had to buy for all their younger siblings. Cause I don't want them to feel like just cause they have a job, they have to buy something for somebody. That's not fair. And that's not normal. I don't want them to get that idea.
We do the same thing at the gathering at my mum and dad's house. So all the kids under 18, someone gets like I might get my nephew and someone else gets my kid, whatever, and they go buy a present and they get that on the night because we go there Christmas Eve, and it's a nice way. So my uncle he loves to ham it up and he used to love to ham it up a bit, and he would sort of make a lot of joking about it and make it really, really fun. He lost his son about 7 years ago. He was only about 4 years younger than me and my cousin, and he passed away from a brain tumor. And when he passed away, my uncle sort of lost a bit of his zing at that time of year, but he's getting it back. It's just the journey of grief. Parents aren't supposed to bury their kids in it, and it's hard. So
Scott, we were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friends of ours are burying their second child in 2 years.
Yeah.
So that'll be this weekend.
Yeah.
But and our Christmas here is what I'd call a traditional Christian Christmas here. Christmas Eve, we go to church. Whenever the kids were really small, you go earlier in the afternoon, early evening. Sometimes we do midnight mass. The last 2 years, we haven't been able to go to church here with the hokey pokey. And it was kind of left a hole for, Christmas. And but then we come home. The kids are allowed to open one present. Debbie, since they were born, the whole family gets the same pajamas, and they're allowed to open one present. Strategically, they get their pajamas every Christmas Eve, and they're 23, 21, and 19.
Hey,
They
I bet
were
you they love
actually
those
just talking
pajamas.
about that today. And they're like, "So did you order the pajamas yet, Mom?" And, it's just a neat little tradition that we've always done. And then we get up in the morning. Now, Debbie being a frontline hospital worker, she works every fourth Christmas. So the Christmas that she works, we don't do anything till 4:00.
Mm.
Right now, the kids don't care. They sleep till 4:00.
Yeah.
The older they get, the more sleep, right? So, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is, and we're pretty traditional with the turkey and all the side stuff. And dear God.
Actually, I've got to get going in a minute, but I've actually got something here at the moment that kind of epitomises my attitude to gifting and presents and all that sort of thing. There's another Australian channel we just become friends with. They're called Diane and Samson. They're based in New South Wales in Bega, and we've had them on a live before and chatted to them. They're just a lovely, lovely couple. They've actually got 50 meat chickens that they're raising at the moment, and they didn't have a kill cone. So Steve has made them their
That's
kill
cool.
cone.
Yeah.
I'm just about to box it up and send it over to them. And
Nice.
she said, "Oh, thank you so much. That's so generous." I said, "Well, we've made the connection. We've become friends, and that's what friends do. If you need it and I can make it, I'm going to do it for you. And I don't need Christmas to do that. You need it now.
Yeah.
So let's do it. And it's just about my philosophy is pay it forward. Someone does something, they don't have to do something nice back to me, but take some time, find someone else to do something nice to. Pass it on.
Exactly.
If the whole world paid it forward, this world would be so much better.
Oh,
Steve,
Very true.
Steve,
Amen.
I do want to ask you a question though.
Yep.
Are you at work?
Yes, I am.
I keep seeing you. At first, I thought you were looking over your glass to see if somebody was watching you. Then I realized you had another monitor.
No, I'm checking email on there, just making sure there's anything coming in. But as I said before, I've just been made redundant yesterday, so I've only got 6 weeks left here. So if they're not happy with what I'm doing, they can go get stuffed.
Oh, wow.
What does that mean, redundant? What do you mean?
My position doesn't exist in 6 weeks. I have no employment.
Oh my
man.
gosh. That's awful.
Wow. Man, Steve, I'm sorry.
Oh, look, we knew it was coming. The place I work at's under extreme financial pressure.
Yeah.
Mainly due to a total lack of support from the federal government. But that's as political as I'll get. So we knew that some people were going to have to be displaced and quite possibly lose their job. And my division has been completely privatised. So,
Wow.
But if I get to the time when I finish up, which is the second week in January, then and I haven't been redeployed, I get a fairly decent redundancy payout, and I've got from now until then and a bit of extra time to find a new job. So I'm just starting to look around now. So
Yeah.
Wow.
I've reinvented myself a few times, so I'll just have to do it again.
Well,
that's a kick in the pants. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, we knew it was coming. There's been 3 months they've been toing and froing and trying to come up with the final thing, and we just found out yesterday. So,
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
well, you knew that
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
of
Sorry.
not having a job or not sure if we could have a job, and
Yeah.
praying that you find something to fill that spot quickly if that's what happens.
Yeah, and look, it's a sign of the times, and businesses and industries and that are under extreme pressure, and you got two. As far as I'm concerned, you've got two choices. I can go over there and lay on the floor and kick and scream and have a sook, or I can say, well, it is what it is. I've got amount of time. They're going to pay me, a good number of dollars to keep me going. So I've got better part of half a year, if need be, to find a job. And I think I'm employable. I'm 53, but I've got a good skill set. There's a lot of jobs out there. I've just got to just put myself out there and have a go. So you either lay down and scream and kick and have a little tanty, or you pick yourself up by the bootstraps and say, well, soldier on, buddy.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Been
Good
there,
positive
done that.
attitude.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll be praying for you, my friend, and
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, there's that old saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, and yeah, you just that's the only option you've got.
Yeah.
I can't make them keep me employed, so move on.
So, Marino, did you want to share a holiday tradition that you have?
Well, pretty much I just wanted to say after a couple of these and a whole bunch of this,
You feel like you're Australian now. Is that what it is? You're Australian.
we just kind of make everything into one holiday. It's Halloween, Christmas, and the 4th of July and stuff. But I'll tell you, everybody says this ground up kangaroo is kind of a rough thing. But to me, it tastes pretty good. I
But it's
eat
not-
it on.
It's not French onion dip, mate. It's not
You know
salsa.
how
Let
many
him
times we
go.
watched that Vegemite video that Daz put out? We watched it like twice. My kids were actually watching it while I was making another video. It was in the outtakes. You could hear Daz talking in my living room while I was doing another video because we watched that video and watched him. And my kids are like, he's eating all the stuff he made at the very end when you have that pile of stuff. They're like, that must be really good. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's $10 on Amazon. Maybe you'll get it for Christmas.
But the thing is, he used 2 loaves of bread. How much? I mean, he destroyed 2 loaves of bread. The bread industry must be tanking over there right now.
No, I think I used maybe 6 slices of bread in the whole video. It was nothing. I don't know how
That
big
was-
your loaves are over there.
That was a lot of bread. We use a loaf of bread though when we have grilled cheese for lunch. So I can't really talk much about bread.
Now, Scott, Scott.
I've
Marina?
got something you guys have got to see. I just thought of it,
Oh
Daz.
my.
It's sitting in the fridge.
Marina, real quick, I wanted to say to Marino, is this? So you said something about all the holidays. Is this how you walk around?
This is his normal attire.
I mean,
I
with
hope
like
not.
colored
Yeah,
glasses and
Yeah, why?
Well,
What's the
Let
deal?
me tell you something. After a couple of these, nothing
know what
else
that
matters.
What's it a diet? What's it a diet Moxie?
what is it? Is that soda?
Yeah,
Does it say detergent on the side of that
It's a
thing?
Diet
yeah.
Moxie.
Well, no,
Tastes
Well,
about the same.
no.
Mike loves that stuff. And Steve, can I just predict that you're going to do a snot block?
Not block.
You are psychic because if once you've tried Vegemite to actually get your Australian passport, you need to eat one of these.
What
Oh,
is
yes, please. Yes, please.
What is that? What-
It looks like a chunk of butter with.
Frosting on top.
Oh, it's a large butter pad.
It's a snot
Okay.
block.
Not block.
It's a vanilla slice. So it's a
No, it's
thick puff pastry. It's quite sort of biscuity and flaky, top and bottom, vanilla icing, and French vanilla custard in the middle.
That looks
And,
amazing.
with a
They
cup of
are.
coffee, that is the bomb.
So
yeah.
That
Daz-
that looks
Daz, do you
rather
have a video on
enjoyable.
that?
Yep.
I do actually have a video on that.
Yeah.
Is it titled Snot Block?
I hope
Hey.
not.
I mentioned I do mention snot block.
I mean, is it snot?
Snot block. I can't say snot.
Snot
block.
Snot block.
It's kind of like a neti
Yeah.
pot.
A neti? No, neti pot's what you push through. Bull. Okay,
Now, I
what's
do
the
have-
title of your video, Daz? I
I
need to know.
do
that.
have a question because I sent Boots and
It's not up
Bounty. I sent Boots and Bounty a recipe, and they're actually going to have a go at making one. Do you guys have custard powder over in America, or what would be the equivalent of custard powder in America?
like
We just
Pudding
make
powder?
custard.
Pudding.
No.
They,
Yeah.
I think they
Maybe
say pudding,
pudding.
Steve.
Vanilla
Yeah.
pudding?
yeah, probably
Yeah.
vanilla pudding.
Because Casey sent me an email back saying, what's custard powder? Is vanilla pudding the equivalent? And
Probably.
Yeah,
My mother-in-law
yeah,
would
yeah.
know that. If it were something different, she
Yeah.
would know. I'll have to ask her.
yeah,
Custard
Yeah.
powder.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
'cause-
actually sorry, Steve.
no, you're right. Yeah, because we have custard either runny and hot on Christmas pudding and things like that, or you make it and then it sets like that in a slice. So, sorry, Daz, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, my kids actually do a cheats recipe of the snot block where you can buy vanilla pudding here in the supermarkets.
Yep.
Yeah, and they use the vanilla pudding as a quick recipe.
Yeah.
So,
some people use the Sayo biscuits as well. They'll put the Sayo biscuits down as So
Well, is Birds, like I could buy Birds custard powder online.
yeah, that's probably going to be it. Yeah.
Hey, you
If it's
guys had me at snot. I don't care about the rest of it.
Monica, you can look up creme patissiere. Creme patissiere.
Like, you really think I'm gonna know how to spell that? You give me way too much credit.
All right, CREME.
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 Yeah.
Patissiere. PATISS.
You didn't pay attention. She
So-
didn't pay attention. She stopped after cream.
No,
So
Hold on, I got it.
that all together.
here's the question: out of all these screens, who's the chef?
Mike down the corner there, eating the Vegemite out of the jar.
I got nothing here. Wait, creme. What? Spell it. What's the next word? Is the
All
next
right,
word?
you know what? Try pastry cream.
Monica is looking at Just for Men right now. I don't know how she got that out of the creme brulee or whatever you said.
So pastry cream or creme patissiere.
Oh, I see it. I see it right here.
Yeah.
Also, creme patissiere. Yep. French
Yep,
pastry
and-
cream.
Yep, and make
I can get
make
3
it super.
sachets. 3 sachets.
Yep, and you want it to be super thick. So like
Yeah.
Steve had it.
Yeah,
Got it.
It's got to have a bit of guts about it.
So I can get that. So that's a recipe that you did, Daz. So I can find it.
Oh, you're just going to eat that in front of everybody.
And it's not my recipe. I was trying to help you out with like what you can get over there.
But do you make a recipe like this?
No, I make it different, but I don't have the video up at the moment either. Sorry,
What?
but
We're trying to let you plug yourself. You were trying to like do that earlier.
How am I going to find a recipe? Daz, will you find me a recipe and send it to me at least?
I
Look,
will-
there's
I
a
will-
machine that's
Oh, no,
called
sweetie. No, Steve can
Google or
send me a
something.
recipe.
Just say snot block into the Google machine, and it'll bring it right up.
When
I'm afraid to
aren't-
Google snot block.
aren't you sitting in front of the Google machine, Marina?
No. This is how we make Moxie.
Oh, okay.
I'm so jealous of Steve right now. Seriously,
Oh.
it is far out.
And Daz, if you're ever down in Bendigo, that's from the Bridgewater Bakery. Bridgewater's a little
The best in the country.
Bridgewater. They've actually won the national award for the vanilla slice. But
Yeah.
if you want a good pie, the pies at Bridgewater Bakery, either the Bendigo one or the Bridgewater branch, they are the best pies you'll ever come across in your life. They are magnificent.
Yep.
What was
Big
the other
fan
one
of
called?
Bridgewater.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
All right,
and-
I'm finding a recipe for the vanilla slice.
Yeah.
I'm going to try that.
Oh, and for those Americans and probably Canadians in the chat, when we're talking about pies, we're talking about meat pies, not fruit pies. So it's actually
What?
oh, don't you go yuck? How no?
Maggot bags. Maggot bags.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I heard that on that video you did with Casey. You were just saying all
Whoa,
kinds
Joy.
of
Joy,
crazy stuff.
stop.
Hey, Casey wanted
Do it.
me to. Casey's instructions were to give me Australian words, and I did that. And I made a disclaimer at the very start saying that
I saw it.
Australians. That's right. We don't walk around talking like that all the time with those words.
My kids loved it, though.
but
We loved
in that
it.
way.
well,
Some
of us do.
When you were talking like that, like you should have had a pack of ciggies rolled up in your sleeve.
Yeah.
That's what you like leaning up against a brick wall, like you were getting ready to steal somebody's money and teach them a lesson.
Apparently, only hoodlums have ciggies wrapped up in their.
Yeah,
They're like, what does that even
Yeah.
mean?
I was trying to use language he would understand.
Oh my gosh!
Uh,
Oh my gosh!
But yeah,
I don't
Monica,
know.
I can send you a recipe later that I use.
Yeah, I'm
If you wanna
looking for
look at that.
recipes online, and I'm not doing a very good job right now. So that's going to plague me through the night. And yes, we call it mincemeat pies here. The meat pies, we call them mincemeat.
yeah.
Mincemeat. And not the fruit gooey
No.
mincemeat.
No.
The
So
real
this is a
meat.
meat and gravy, and then the really good ones have got mushroom, or you get an onion pie,
Yes.
or beef, bacon, and cheese, and yeah.
I got to
Yeah.
try one of these.
Speaking of Bridgewater, Steve, they do some crazy good pies, like
Oh,
alternate flavors. Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes don't have breakfast because when I drop my son off to school, I basically have to drive past the front door. So I'll go down Bath Lane and pull in the front and get 2 pies for
Wow.
breakfast. Yeah.
Nice.
2 pies for breakfast. It's not good for the waistline, but hey, I don't care.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's great.
Oh my. Well, with all the talk of pies, we must be going because it is
Yeah.
late. It is much later than normal, and our children are still walking around, not in bed at 10:30 almost.
Mine are just about to walk in the door from school, so I have to get going myself anyway.
Well, thank you
And-
guys so much for popping up here. This was so much fun. I appreciate you guys.
See you next time.
Yeah,
Always a
thank you,
pleasure.
everybody.
Great to see you. And really looking forward to the live in December with you guys. It's going to be fantastic. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, we
getting
are
pumped
too.
up.
Thank
We'll
you
talk
guys so
cows
much.
and we'll talk cows and steak and beef and all that sort of stuff. It'll be great.
Yeah. all the good
Talk
stuff.
to you guys later.
Yep.
to see
I'll
you,
see you
Scott.
later, Scott. Thank you.
Take care, Daz.
Good
Love
to
you,
see you,
man.
Steve. Bye,
Hey,
Dad.
Steve.
And Eric.
See
Eric,
ya.
here's a virtual hug, buddy. I'll give you a virtual hug.
A virtual hug from Scott.
He hung up. He didn't even hug. Oh,
It
that
was
guy.
a fake virtual
Oh,
hug.
man.
Thank you for popping up here, Daz. I hope
No, thank you.
we helped you kill some time this afternoon where you could be outside in your garden, mister. Oh my gosh, your garden is beautiful.
No, it's.
You mean you don't wait until the middle of the night to do your garden work too?
Hey now.
What? And also, I don't film the weeds and everything on purpose so you don't see them.
It's so pretty when you're walking through your little archway thing, talking about gathering grapes and picking the blueberries because you have like a really good accent when you say it, and they're blackberries or whatever. I was like, I want to do that. I want to walk through there and pick berries and grapes with them. I had to
looking forward to
rewind it and
that.
show Abigail. I was like, look. She was like, that's really neat. I was like, I know it's gonna be so pretty when it's all full. You have to do a video of that. But you
Oh,
have to
man.
do it like with some kind of like really fun editing where you're like slow-mo picking and eating.
Oh, like when I did the Nutella. Did you like that? The slow mo
Yeah.
eating the
Yeah,
Nutella?
the slow-mo, but you gotta, it's got to be
Yeah.
like graceful, like you walking and picking and eating. It's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah. Hey, before I go, I've got a question for Eric. Actually, it's for both of you.
Okay.
At Christmas, does Eric sit at the kids' table or the adults' table?
He doesn't. He usually stands, says the blessing, and then we all sit down in separate shifts depending on where we're at. No, yeah. He does sit at the grown-up table.
Oh, there you go.
Not
Well,
by
look-
choice.
No, it's only
Good.
because we're at his mom's house and she makes him sit there.
Yeah, the kids table has all the fun stuff like the crayons, and she's a great
Hostess.
she's a good grandmother, so she knows how to
Yeah.
keep all the little kids busy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, well, thank
Well,
you very
thank
much.
you very much.
Well, who likes good friends that like to come up here and join us on a live?
Hey, farmers do.
Bye. Thank you, Daz.
I'm
thank
going.
you,
I'll let
everybody
you
else.
leave. Bye, everybody.
Make
See
sure
ya.
everybody have a great Thanksgiving.
Happy
we
Thanksgiving.
don't know if we are or are not doing a live next week. So
Yeah, we might come back live. So check our community page and say we might come up here anyway. Maybe we'll be in the good kitchen and enjoy some live broadcast.
oh, okay.
Right? Yes, he eats crayons. Thank you, Scott, for checking in. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you. See you
Yeah.
later.
If you can't come back next week and you're on the road, be safe.
Have a
Have-
wonderful, beautiful, blessed Thanksgiving.
I was gonna say happy Thanksgiving. Okay.
Whatever.
Anyway,
I went up to you.
till next time. Peace.
See ya.